record? Oh, here goes. Recording on my end for the VOD. What's up, people watching this after the fact and live? Normally I record closer to when I start gameplay, but I wanted to have like a little cozy intro. This year's been very challenging to maintain a regular like stream schedule. And then we have my regular challenges, which is me existing and struggling to get things done. So kind of like a double challenge really is what we've been experiencing. But shout out to y'all for being here, rocking with me, and enjoying some content, because I enjoy making it a lot. That being said, speaking of enjoyment, we have Persona 5 Royal, the world's longest video game. And I have made a commitment to beat the game before I'm married. And I have our wedding in less than 4 weeks. So who knows when I'm uploading this as a VOD, but if you're watching this after the fact, I'm hoping that you are watching from a lens of prosperity because I had already beaten the game. But I also wanted to be recording early because I feel like this part is kind of fun. I had bought, this is not sponsored by the way, but it should be, hello, hit me up. I have very oily skin, as you can see, and my colleague and friend and co-host peer, right, Haley McLean from MinMax, also does like video game law, IP law, had recommended this Huda Beauty thing to me. I wish I knew better on how to... Oh, you can kind of just shake the thing to get it out. Okay, that makes more sense. I wish it, like, dispensed differently than it does. And then I hear you should actually, like, press it into your, like, hand skin first. Hold on. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. But, yeah, and for a while, I was using only non-comedogenic products, like non-pore clogging products, and then I realized the skin's staying the same, so it doesn't really matter. And now I've changed everything. And look at how much this clears up. Again, this is not an ad. I just thought some of you would get a kick out of me sharing this. Like, look at that. Holy shit. I'm very pleased with it. I got it yesterday. And I thought I would be remiss, if that's the right word. I might not be using that right, if I didn't show you guys it. But yeah, unless I get, like, some crazy breakouts or something at some point, I think I will be using this like all the time. I'll do like one side at a time so that you can kind of see. I also switched a lot of things yesterday. I switched my cleanser, my moisturizer, my sunscreen. The only thing that stayed in my routine was my oil cleanser that I use at the start, which I'm currently using one from Bioma. But I want to like be able to see myself, see it, like look how, but it still like looks natural also, which I think is really nice. Okay, so then let's do a little bit of this. And I actually do tend, even if I'm not recording this when I do it, I do like to do this on camera because on camera I more easily can see like what are the super shiny bits, because I get really shiny on camera because I have like this really intense lighting setup. In regular life, I'm also oily, but it's not as crazy looking because you don't normally have 3-point lighting on when you walk around in your day-to-day life. That is quite the difference, right? So obviously I know I have a spectrum of viewers from different backgrounds, but I know for a lot of people, if you're a dude, dudes don't do makeup stuff, but I'm definitely a big believer in a little something from maybe you do, exactly. A little bit of powder. I feel like there's a lot of like guys who do content and they don't want to like put a little powder. Granted, I have oilier skin than I think anyone I know, so this is no tea, no shade, no one in mind. It's just like, honestly, a powder is good because I was using oil blotters for a while and I like the Clean and Clear ones for blotting oil. But they're hard to come by. They don't really sell them very much. And I don't think they're like that good. Like they don't like address the root problem. They just kind of absorb it. It'd be like if you kept spilling stuff and you got napkins. It's like, well, the napkins help clean up the spill, but they don't like really you know, pause things where they're at. So anyway, that's pretty good. I also used to use the Fenty Invisimat, and I thought the Fenty Invisimat was also good. I feel like this is a little better though to me. But yeah, shout out to Haley. I forgot to message her on Slack to say, oh my god, I used it and it's like really good. But look how noticeable that is of a difference. But this is great because I remember one time I did content, and granted my lighting was really bad. My lighting was bad. I had makeup on, and something else was kind of like askew. But literally, like this honestly kind of haunts me. Don't feel bad if you were the one who wrote this comment. I know you didn't mean to like sound mean or anything, but someone once commented on a video that I did like 3 years ago. It was like a podcast. They said, "Is Janet okay? Like she looks like sick. Like she looks feverish." And genuinely, it's because I looked so greasy that they're like, "Oh my god, this woman is deathly ill doing this podcast." And I was like, "Damn, we should fix that. You shouldn't look at me and think that I'm sick." I think. So anyway. So yeah, I get like fever accusations with how oily I can get. But yeah, this is the Huda Beauty Peach Pie Baby Bake. Well, it's Baby Bake because it's the mini version. Hi, Brucey Wooshy. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to say given up because that sounds negative, but I've sort of given up on the whole like, will I clear up my acne completely? Because I've just had a little bit of acne for so long. And granted, it's like probably hormonal acne, so that's just kind of how it is, you know, type vibe. So I'm focusing more right now on the yeah, Bruce, on the oil stuff. So like I went with a foaming cleanser, because that's usually recommended for oily skin. And this is Bruce's butt, and I went with a like more allegedly oil friendly moisturizer and sunscreen, because I definitely think my moisturizer and sunscreen also is making me look kind of greasy. But everything else is staying the same. All my like most of my hair products are staying the same, though I am now adding in a clarifying shampoo to my regimen, so that'll be here later. Shit was expensive, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I got the mini version of the Easy Bake. I'm like, one, oh, I've never used this, maybe it won't work for me. And two, I'm like, the full size is like more money, so I'm gonna wait. If there's anything you think you'd like from La Mer, let me know. Oh my gosh, I do recognize that brand. Do you have like a La Mer hookup? I'm very curious. What do I feel like there's this weird shadow? Is that like, is my mind playing tricks on me? I'll tab over and have La Mer there so that I remember. Oh, La Mer is she expensive? Oh my gosh. I'll fucking take anything from there just because of the price point. Jeez. Yeah, beauty products are expensive, guys. It's crazy. I think after I get married, I might like get some new phase of my life bangs. But the problem with me and bangs is again, oily skin. So I feel like bangs kind of make my forehead break out. And then you can pin them back, but then like how do you get them back into place? But I've never had bangs when I've had curly hair. I used to straighten my hair all the time. And I got like a really, really bad haircut combined with having bangs. And like I looked really bad. And the only thing that got me through it was the fact that I didn't actually understand how bad I looked. Like I knew it didn't look good, but I didn't understand the severity to how much it didn't look good, because if I did, I would have only worn hats. So I think I don't know, that is what it is. I also have come to realize that, and maybe this is just specific to some people, not all people, but I have a theory that when, they're luxury, if you see something, I'll try to snag it, consider it a wedding gift. Oh, no need to do any of that. Unless you have some type of hookup, because if you're spending money, don't spend money on that, that's fine. But if someone were just, I don't know, appearing somehow, then that's a different story. But I appreciate it. Other things to note. Oh yeah, the thing I was gonna say was, I feel like the older you get, the bougier you get, and obviously this has levels of severity. Hey, Jodine. Congrats on beating Persona 5 Royal. Very excited to see it. Oh my god. We will see when it happens. To be clear, I've not beaten Persona 5 Royal. I assume that's kind of a cheeky little nod to where we're at. But which that being said, let's jump into gameplay. But yeah, you get bougier as you go along. This is a very chatty game for me anyway, so let's get going. So I feel like some people are inherently not very bougie. They're like, oh no, like I don't really care about that stuff, da 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 da. So then maybe they are, it's manifesting. Okay, great. Maybe those people getting bougier is whatever. They're a client of mine, so I better call in favor. Okay. Okay, that's kind of a slay. So yeah. You get bougier over time is my point. And for me, this has looked like a couple things. One, and part of this is also, I guess, getting older and you have like different tastes in things, but I like very rarely can do top of mind fast fashion. I'm not gonna pretend like all my fashion is like slow fashion, because most of it honestly is probably still fast fashion. It's just like expensive. Like these products that are supposed to be like, oh, luxury brands, or like even like smaller business brands that I shop, I'm not necessarily doing, you know, thorough investigative work on their practices. A lot of them do claim that their high price point is paying for labor appropriately, but you know, it's very hard to get stuff that's ethically made. You know what I mean? And then it's like you start to peel back the layer and like, wait, what does this mean? There's actually it's not an incredible documentary. It might be a little high. I can bring it down a bit. Let's do a -10, but also that might just be this song. I brought it down from -8 to -10. So let me know if y'all enjoy that audio more. I find I get more depressed as I get older. That's not good. I don't think that's part of like a normal trajectory. For me, it's about comfort, recognizing the quality. Yes, and I think that's kind of what all of those three, I think that triforce of thought is what forms a bougier adulthood. Because it's like, okay, like certain things, I'm like, this is just too cheap. Like it's not well made. I don't want it. I'm not drawn to it. Or it's like, I'm not gonna, and sometimes it, you know, means spending less money, where it's like, I'm not gonna go just, you know, something that, it's like, I'm not gonna go to something if I can't like enjoy it as much, versus like, I think when you're younger, you're like, oh, I'll just kind of like slum it in some ways to get to like have the experience. And I'm like, actually, let's just not go. Let's just not do it. So, and I brought this up, I think, because I was talking about like makeup and skincare and things. And it's just like, it's like, yeah, like you just kind of like want a bit of the finer things. You start to realize, damn, time on this earth is limited. Let me lock in a little bit. Okay. Let me see. I had put a link that I wanted to look. When you're younger, I'm just like happy to be here. Now I'm older. I know, honestly, like I want to do, we'll see if I ever do it. I probably would generally kind of be down to do the Coachella camp out if I had a group that would be down to do it with me. But one, I don't think I have that group. And two, honestly, what I really want to do, my Coachella dream, is to do the like fucking VIP Coachella, which let me look that up real quick on how much that is. Because it's like, it's expensive. Last place good night, thanks for the follow. Like, it is a lot of money. It's like a vacation, basically. Which I guess you can kind of consider it a vacation. You know what I mean? Like, let me try to look at what the like really crazy one is. Because I did look it up at one point. The Cabana? Okay, yeah, it would be total, I guess. 2 twin. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this covers the whole weekend or what, but for like 2 twin beds in a cabana, which still isn't even like, you know, it's still like you're still in like the fucking desert. That alone is $2,600. I am looking for book suggestions. Jodine, you have Blue Sky, right? I can repost because I have a spot for it and I want to try to keep them all there. Let me look for the link. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm actually reading, and that's like another thing. Yeah, I had posted about like wanting to cut down my screen time a bit. Wait, silly me, I saved the wrong thing. Okay, hold on. No, did I not save my book one? Let me find my book one. I have a Blue Sky post that I made about books. Gameonysus, Blue Sky, reading books. I thought I could have sworn that I pinned it to my Pinterest. So now that I can save fucking book recommendations, that's lit. Okay, hold on. Or sorry, now that I can save on Blue Sky, you can like do bookmarks on Blue Sky now. So shout out to that. Okay, I found it. Yeah, I've not gotten to that yet. But I did start reading. I almost hesitate to say this because something that's funny about me, maybe not like funny, because I think it's kind of like a common sentiment. And now I understand like the normies of games. No shade to y'all because you technically count as normies, I suppose. Here's the link of where I have my recommendations. I put in the chat, Jodine. Is I like the psychological torture of reading a book from that somebody recommended, not liking the book, and maybe also not thinking it's good as well. Like that's worse than not liking it. If I just don't like it, it's like, oh, well, I don't know, I didn't like it. It was kind of like, but it's like, oh, actually, I thought this sucked. Like that feels so much personal than like not liking a game. And maybe it's because I know at this point in my life, I know video games more than I know literature, which is kind of crazy to say because I studied literature in college, but I studied like to teach. So it was still in depth, but it wasn't like as in depth as it could have been. Yeah, like, I don't know. It feels so like intimate for some reason to dislike someone's book recommendation versus like, I don't know. A lot of other things, it doesn't hit that hard for me, but I'm like, oh my God. So I hesitate to even say this, but I'm reading, I think it's called The Husbands, which is a book that Jake had recommended to me. So Jake, you actually watch a lot of my content. I hope you're not watching this, Jake, because I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. I don't know if I like it. Like, I do like it so far. I'm literally one chapter in. I've barely fucking read it. I also, another thing I'm scared that we'll get back to this person is I am interested in like the book that Jacob recommended. Jacob likes books, Jacob Geller. He likes books a lot. He reads a lot. And I was talking to him about like my book things, and he's like, you haven't liked a book you read because you keep not reading my suggestions. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of valid. So I have like his book out and freaking, why am I like dissociating? Why can I not remember? Oh, Jake, right, Jake. Jake Steinberg. Those are the two books I have out from the library right now. Yes, Chain Gang All-Stars is the one that I have it out from the library. I haven't started it yet. But that's another thing where it's like, I want to lock in more for work and life and then also read more. I really don't read very much, which I know is like embarrassing and sad and whack and very, silly of me, but I work a lot, I do a lot of chores, and then I game a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, I fucking like scrolling on TikTok. I do enjoy scrolling on TikTok, but I do scroll too much. Like, I'm scrolling a lot. So yeah, and I do want to do more content on TikTok too, so then it's kind of like a thing, but then it's like, how much content have I posted versus scrolling? I'm mostly just scrolling. Okay, so we are on December 3rd. I'm not gonna lie, I am sometimes eyeing the guide. I'm sometimes referring to the guide that the gamer has because they have a more like comprehensive one. I don't know that I want to be involved with this random girl, if I'm being completely honest. But you know what? We don't have anything else to do right now. Let's just talk to her, see what's up. I'm gonna turn up the volume on my TV. Let me know how the game volume is for you guys, because I did bring it down a little bit, and I might have brought it down too much. Ooh, wait, but do we know her thing? We're at the point of the game where we are just Googling shogi, girl, persona. It's not embarrassing. Only so many hours a day. I started doing audiobooks recently. Audiobooks totally valid also, but I don't have an audiobook yet either. Definitely should start getting on the audiobook game though, because that's like a really easy one to transition into. Because I listen to a lot of music. I actually don't do many podcasts anymore either. But okay, what confidant star? Okay. Stop noticing my ad blocker. Okay, confidant star. Okay. Okay, let's see. I am trying to remember how I want to do this. I guess we can go, let's go downstairs. Yeah, but was this just in his book? That would be crazy. I do have his book, which I also haven't read, but I feel like he knows that I haven't read it because it's like, you know, it's one of those like books that end up getting the coffee table treatment because it's so pretty looking that it's like, wow, this looks great. And then like, it's just there. Which he's already come out with another book, which I'm like, oh shit, like I'm fucking double behind. This is exactly what happened to me with Death Stranding. So I think he can appreciate that part. AKA keep working at work. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean like listening as a listener. Funnily enough, this is not a bit. I have gotten into the Min-Max show lately as like a fan. I was a fan before I joined the company, which is like somewhat obvious, but also like, I don't know, not guaranteed, right? That I listen to like everything, but I would listen to the show a lot. Where do I want to go? Let's go Central Street. I just want to change out like my little personas. But lately, because basically if I have work where I can, oh, God damn it. If I have work where I can listen to a podcast, I will, but there's not a lot of work that I do that's super podcast friendly. Like a lot of times I'm like writing and like I can't write and listen to people talk at the same time. Yeah, we'll go in there, I guess. But sometimes if I'm gaming and the game is like, I wouldn't say repetitive, but like you get to that point in the game where like you don't have to listen to the game audio as much anymore. And if it's a game like that, sometimes I'll throw a podcast on. But again, I'm also very into music, so like a lot of times music will win out in that sense. What do you need today? I want to...
Justine,
I guess, do I just register some of them? I just like this... Speaking of embarrassing, I feel like...
Are you sure?
So registering doesn't like give them away, right? It just like logs them. Fuck. Okay, cool.
You'd like to
Speaking of embarrassing, I was gonna say I am a cajillion hours in this game, and I still don't fully know how this system works. Like I know it, but then like I don't really know it. I don't really know what goes on.
You wish to perform an execution to a
oh shoot! No, I don't want to do that. 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 I don't want to do. Thank you. Yeah, here we go.
What path do you want?
The stream description. Oh my god. Oh, the live notification or like just the title. Both I kind of went sort of extreme. Okay, so let's think about like who do we want to be here. Also, I need to reset the overlay real quick because I did that thing. That was my fault because I put a link in there and the links are long. Give me a second. I have this somewhere in my notebook, but the sort of like... Actually, let me grab my notebook because I do already have notes on this game. And I think it'll be easier than like re-googling it. Thank you. It's been fun, like, spending some time going through those recommendations. And yeah, like, you can only do so many things in a day, but I think it's easy to become a little uneven. Whether it's, like, you neglecting fitness, you neglecting aspects of, like, growing your mind, fun, bullshitting. Like, I think you need a little bit of everything. And right now, I'm leaning heavy on bullshitting in a way. But also, I've had a lot going on this year. So it's been challenging. Okay, so let's find these persona notes. I was actually for a while in my bullet journal taking some pretty good, doing some pretty decent, like, not indexing, but like doing the table of contents decent. But I think I do have, somewhere in here there should be a table of contents. I hope it's this book that fucking has persona notes. Because if not, I'm going to be kind of sad about that. Because if it's my other notebook, I do still own it, but I don't know where it is easily. Shoot, y'all, it might be the other one. I'm just going to jankily, like, thumb through it now. Yeah, it might be that other notebook. No, did I not transfer these over? Okay, that's fine. We'll just Google it. We'll just Google it. I want notes on, like, who I like. Oh, no, I got them. I got them. I guess I did rewrite them in here. Just some notes on, like, what kind of personas I like to keep with me. I know it's not the perfect system for, like, fusing things, but it's like, okay, I definitely want, like, a good priestess because I have Makoto, and she's, like, really cool. We could do this. What priestess do I have now, though? Is there a way to... I wish you could kind of, like, more easily see...
Change your mind. Done already? What?
I feel like it's a little too hard to, like, compile even my thoughts. I should have been taking, like, notes as I've been going. But I wish that the persona system... See, my priestess is 55, so there's no point in, like, fusing for a lower one. I wish there was, like, a little bit more, like, help with the UI. A little bit. Of, like, comparing and doing different stuff. Oops, I don't want to strengthen. I want to do a fusion, and I want to fuse by result.
What path do you want?
Cool, so I'm satisfied on that. If I can make a stronger lovers, that could be good. And I get that maybe this is, like, a flawed way to go about it even. So for lovers, we have, like, 42. I'm guessing my lovers is stronger. 56. It's like, I don't know, like, is there even a point in doing these anymore? I need a star for, what's her face? Chariot and Hero. I don't know how worth it that is. Maybe I'll just take a star one out. Then who would I give back? Maybe Judge? Or something? Took my ginger tabby to the vet today and got a prescription for Prozac. Wow. Could use a new magician. Magician's really weak. Whatever. Okay, so then I guess let me just take out a persona.
You change your mind? Justine, you handle this. Read here.
Maybe I don't have a star one and I have to, like, I have to fuse to get that one. Oh no, here we go.
This persona? You can hold no more personas.
Okay, well then. How do I release them?
Time for some rehabilitation.
Fuck, I don't remember how to...
Finished for now.
Do I just have... How do I release one?
What?
Why do I not know this and we've been here for like 100-something hours? Can I just have you, like, go? Itemize one. Itemize one. Okay. Thank you.
Huh?
You'd like to read the compendium?
Okay, it's not in this one. It's in this one.
The inmate needs our guidance. Some modification, huh? It seems...
So, this is what it will become. Now, be reborn.
And, like, this is a really cool idea, like, the itemizing them, but it's like, I don't know. It doesn't end up doing a lot for me in real life. Like, in practice. maybe that's just
Finished
me
for
not
now?
engaging deeply enough with the
Justine,
systems that
you
are like
handle
presented
this.
to me. Kind of true, you know? Okay,
Right
so let's
here.
get the star one. Oh, no, I want Fire Kana, yeah. Good if I have to loop back around.
Is this what you want? A fee is required. Then accept this persona. Done already?
The whole system was clunky and opaque. Yeah, like it just needs to, it could use some reworks, I think. But I was like, you know, admittedly, like I did not like sit here and study what was going on. I think there's ways that I could have understood it better, but I'd have to work like kind of significantly hard to do that, which I think is a bit much. Yeah, let's go here. Also, it's funny because one of the things that I would want from this game is like a little bit more interactivity with these moments in the game. And this far into the game, I'm now like, actually, I don't want any interactivity. Like, I just want to get my make number go up and then walk away. I think a good in-between would be to have more baseline interactivity, but then let you do like a non-sim version of it kind of vibe.
Huh?
Is it true you're trying to become a professional shogi player? Well, nothing's been. I'll be cheering for you to qualify. You'll be the first woman to surpass the 3rd Dan League. I really believe in you. Thank you very much. Her haircut's really cute. Good evening. Let's apologize for being rude to you. Buzz me over people that make such a big fuss. Considering that the priest is doing me a great favor by letting me play here. So, you see, he's my shogi friend. He's very kind. He once told me that he wanted to become a professional player. Doesn't laugh at my embarrassing habit when we play together.
Oh.
So I did the photo shoot. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. Did you see it? It was called the Venus of Shogi. It's quite the headline. It certainly is. It's not an excuse, but the editorial staff came up with the title on their own. Ever since I won the Female Shogi League, I've been getting a lot of attention. I just figured I would, I just figured I could contribute to the shogi world. Besides, my mother seems to be very happy. Whenever I win, she rejoices as if it were her own victory. So I want to live up to the expectations she has for me. However, it's been a little overzealous lately. So she set up the interview and photo shoot as if she wants to be the manager of a celebrity. Having a difficult time? A bit, but it's fine because it's for my mother.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I should be teaching you how to play instead of talking about my mother. Today, I'll be showing you something very practical. It's a tactic, whatever. So I hit X too fast. Nevertheless, I apologize. You're such a good listener. I feel at ease speaking with you. Aside from the priest, you're actually the first person I've spoken to about my mother. Yes. Let's go. By a backup member if Joker downs an enemy. That's nice.
All right.
You do get some nice stuff with these. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now then, I will instruct you while you play. Are you ready? Doon, 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 doon. Yeah, I was gonna screenshot that like me streaming. I feel like playing shogi has helped me sharpen my knowledge. It is kind of like does take the piss out of it a bit that I've like already maxed out every single thing. And I do think I maybe wasted some time. And I know you guys were like, you're kind of wasting your time. And I didn't want to believe you, and you were right. I think the best way to go about like upping stats is really just through other characters, because then you get to like level up your relationship and level into a trait. So it's probably the most efficient route, but it's not always like clear when you're gonna get one of those traits from a person, you know, like, or maybe it is supposed to be clear and I just never picked up that like, oh, like I think all of On stuff goes into kindness, kind of thing. But it's just like, I don't know. It's not surface enough to me to like get an understanding of it, if I'm being honest.
Until next time.
You know, whatever. I'm not like mad about how I spent my time. Because I'm like, I like doing the little life sim stuff. I would just skip these now. I'll just say bring it on. I know they added those little bits of dialogue in, but you know, and you get gated from certain interactions. Yeah, so it's just like, I don't know. Definitely like probably should have been spending more time with people, but I'm like, I don't want to do all that. Are we not already max level on? I feel like we don't need to be spending time together. Extra proud of today's curry.
Hey, hey!
Okay, I want to reply, blah, blah. Well, first I want to finish eating my curry. Okay, so now I want to think about, wait, do they only go to 9? Or no, they go to a rank max. So I have that with the counselor. I have that in the Makoto. It's actually on. We have a little bit more we could go. Yeah, we'll probably go with on then. Oh my god, everybody's blowing me up. We're almost max, I think. If not max, I'd have to check. It's hard to see. Haru is a good one to go to. And then like this girl, I don't really care about her. But let's go with On for now. On has also been like so clutch lately in battle. So yeah, I'm definitely free for On because she has been my best bud. Okay. Yeah, well, Doctor's beyond rank 9. Like, I guess there's rank 9 and then there's max rank, which is like not 10, but like is 10. Because the Doctor's rank. Sorry. No, you're saying, I get what you're saying now. For the wedding itself, I'm less than 4 weeks away. It's like 3.5 weeks. But my goal, my dream, my ideal, what I want is to be done with Persona 5 by October 1st. But yeah, the wedding's like, I think like, what would that be, like a week and a half, 2 weeks into October or something. But yeah, 11 days. We're trying to beat the game in 11 days. Girls, you're so cooked. I'm sorry. Why? How much of this game is left? I don't understand. Like, so I have looked it up and I do think I have like 20 to 40 hours left, which is kind of crazy. But I think anything is possible with a little lack of work-life balance. Like, that has always gotten me through. Like, that has got me through many a pickle, and I think this is going to be the next one. Okay, be honest. Do you think I could do it? Like, I think I can do it. I genuinely think I can do it. So I have a couple extra days in October if I want to use them. Well, I'm not gonna stream only once a week. I know like this week I haven't played any Persona 5 and this is my first time playing. So definitely if you're interested in seeing like the ends of Persona 5 Royal, you're gonna want to have those notifications on because I will be going live chaotically wherever I can fit it in. I can't promise that I'm gonna do like Saturday because there are other things I have to do. But if I can, I'm going live on tomorrow also. But I just don't know if I'll have time to, because funnily enough, me and Isaiah have to do stuff for the wedding. We're working on, I don't know, we have to make like a pillar for some flowers to go on, and we like ordered a whack one just on like Amazon. I had to go back to Amazon because when you need just crap, that's just where you can get crap from, and it looks kind of shitty. So I'm like, can we make this look less shitty? Like, this looks really bad. And we bought some stuff at Lowe's to try to fix it, so I have to do that. Yeah, I mean, if I really needed to, I definitely would. You can do it. I should read this because I've gone so far in her story that it'd be a shame to get it. I am willing to like drop it down to story if I need to. I don't want to because I want to like keep on my little normal vibes, but yeah, like I'm not above knocking down the story, but I'm gonna start working even harder from now on, I promise. Anyway, let's get started. You're ready to go, right? Right, there's like this guy that's like weird or something. I don't know what's going on. Okay, you really did something that lame? What are you calling lame? Yeah, they go up on youtube.com/Gameonysus. I'm very behind on uploading them, but I do have them all on my laptop, so I will be uploading the ones that I've missed, because I've missed like quite a few at this, but probably at least like 5 or something. But a lot of them are already up there. So, and I'm gonna hopefully be able to like clock when the ending is and make like more of an announcement on like, guys, today we're finishing it. But that might be challenging too, because it's like, it's hard to tell when this game ends. This industry's overflowing with models. Without an in, your career will never even get off the ground. Luckily I have all you guys, and you guys seem to have a good sense of like the game, you know? Chances don't come to those who wait. You have to make your own luck if you want to succeed. You really are something. It's your own fault for getting the boot. You can't crawl your way back up. You may as well go home. And either way, it's not like I'm not talented. I just needed my shot, and now I'm selling like crazy. You talk big, but they still found out about your fake emails. Sure, but all I had to do was offer a teensy apology. It would have been dumb to try and hide it from them. As Ben has always said, no is being in Persona 5, exactly. Even if it means being detested by my actions.
Oh!
You're like the villains I used to admire when I was a kid. Beautiful, strong, and wicked. Honestly, I just can't bring myself to hate you. Well, I don't have trouble hating you. Sorry, Mika, but your hard work is only going to get you to 2nd place. I'm going to be the #1 model. You might be more popular right now, but I'll take the spot from you fair and square. All right then. I won't pull any tricks. I'll beat you with beauty, fair and square.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. The photo shoot started. Also, sidebar, I will have to stop streaming at like 5:55. Basically, I have a meeting at 6 that I have to do. Yeah, it's it this way. Oh, and on. They're both so cute. What must they eat to have bodies like that? The world is so unfair. They might have some unnatural beauty, but they gotta be exercised and have those bods. Ew. Something's changed in Anchan. She's really amped up the sexiness. Maybe he's getting... Okay, Take 5 here. It was so fun. Today's gone great. How was I? You really gave it your all. Yeah, super weird. I know I said I want to be the number, but I'm okay with that just not happening just yet. I want to keep improving one step at a time. Better look at myself with pride, confidence, ray of light, planet. Okay. You and Shiho are there for me. Just like you and Shiho are for me.
Yeah.
You can do it, on. Jay, you're my light. Okay, like max rank time? Max rank time? Alright, break's over. Got it.
Hey!
Let's hang out a little more once the shoot ends, okay? Gotta go buy groceries, have fun. Have a good time at the grocery store, Jodine. I'll be thinking about something.
Back when I met Shiho, when she saved me, I realized that personal relationships are something to be treasured. That's why I'm not going to run away anymore. I'll face myself head on. This time, it's my turn to help someone. But
have we heard her voice before?
I'm still kind of worried. Do you think you could help me?
It feels illegal to hear her talk.
You can lean on me too, if you need it. Good. I feel like we finally see each other eye to eye.
Wait, am I crazy?
I'm so glad I met you.
Or did she never talk before? Yeah, always yells at Ryuji. I feel like I've never heard her speak. I'm sure I have, though, and it just isn't that often because not everything is voiced.
Thou art I, thy bond shall thou hast awaked.
Give it to me. Give me my rank. Give me my max rank. Transforms persona into a mythological trickster.
All right. All right.
You can now fuse some other thing, the most powerful persona of the Lover's Arcana. Cool. Oh, this is kind of lit. I'm sure I saw this for the other ones, but I don't remember seeing this.
I can sense a new power growing within me.
All right.
This doesn't look as good as the other one does. I gotta be honest with you. I'm not that close, if I'm being honest. But I'm not terribly far.
After all, you're an eternal member of my fan club.
The game ends in February, like early February, and I'm in December. I'm not really sure how many palaces I have, and I don't think chat would want to tell me because of spoilers. Though at some point I'm sure I like kind of knew, and at some point I don't mind knowing, but I don't think we're at that point yet, kind of thing. What to say, what's that?
It means forever. Anyway, let's eat before our food gets cold. Time
Yeah,
to dig
that's the
in.
part. I guess her tone sounded differently when she spoke last. Because, yeah, I remember hearing her say that. I hate the pointy bra, but evade ice greatly increases evasion from ice skills. Does not stack. That'd be nice. Fuck, I like all these. Guys, what do? I don't want to get rid of any of these. This is pretty nice. I can't get rid of Dormina for sure. I feel like I don't have her healing people that often. But I do lean on these heals like quite a bit. Yeah. I definitely I'm keeping, I know what I'm keeping. I'm keeping Fire Boost. Definitely keeping Dormina. Definitely keeping Burn Boost. Definitely keeping Concentrate. That came in super clutch last battle. Definitely keeping Heavy to one foe. I'm debating getting rid of Heavy to all foes or Dirahan. That's what I was thinking. But do you guys think I should get rid of the Heavy to all foes or Heavy to... Maybe get rid of the Light to all foes? Yeah, basically it's to save on SP for like fighting regular people. But I feel like that's not as relevant in the late game. What do you guys think? Granted, how often am I facing a bunch of foes that are hard? Like not that often, that are also all weak to fire. Like not that often. Okay, so get rid of that one. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm gonna do that then. Because for a while I was always ditching that stuff, but I would, you know, sometimes keep a... I thought it was medium damage. Okay, yeah. No, it's light. Usually I'll keep Agi for the cheapest... Oh yeah, that one. For the cheapest weakness sugar. Yeah. Also, if I'm only fighting like one boss, like I just need it for it to be one foe, you know? I don't need all of the foes. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Thank you guys for your input.
Ah, you're back.
That's good enough. Do you get popcorn at the movies? Sometimes. I'm more of a nachos at the movies person.
Hey,
Than a popcorn. Like that's, if I'm getting food at the movies, it's nachos. But Isaiah gets popcorn sometimes, and like that's cool. And if they had like the Chicago mix, like the caramel with the cheesy, I would get that. Is not given the space to grieve her dead dick dad. Dead dick dad is wild. No, she's not, but I think she's gonna be okay. Right, there's this thing. There's this guy. What's his thing? The fuck, the weapons guy. I don't think I have him written. Weapons guy. persona. Hanged. Okay, okay. It could be good for some weapons upgrades, but again, I don't have a hanged. So annoying. Also, can I even go out again? It's nighttime.
Hey,
Yeah, because it's evening, I guess, and not. Okay, back to... 'cause, yeah, I wouldn't mind some more, like, weapons and stuff. Let's go to Central Street. Then we'll go to the thing, and then we'll get... Yeah, like, okay, so... And then I'll probably get rid of the,
Hey, inmate!
I'm not sure who I'll get rid of. Oh, I didn't realize I had 2 lovers.
how go?
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute him. What path do you want?
No, there's no stronger lover than the lover I have, unfortunately. But I will get rid of one of the lovers.
Some modification, huh? It seems it will become a skill.
So, this is what it will become. Into a new form.
Yeah. We got a couple spaces to clean up. Yeah, who's Chariot, though? Because I think I just had that for whoever it was. Ryuji? I'll keep that just for Ryuji, I guess. And then I want to
You change your mind?
get a
You'd like to read
persona.
the compendium? These are the
And I
paths
want to
you have
get...
walked.
What do we say he was? Hanged? I hate that this isn't alphabetical order.
This persona? You'll withdraw this persona?
I know I
And
could pick like a
accept this
cheaper
persona.
one, but in case I end up like going in to do some fighting, I
Are
don't
you
want to feel like I have
finished?
to come back.
What? No slacking off.
Oh my god, I can change it to alphabetical with a shoulder button. 160 hours, and I never realized this. I have to look at that again. I know you can change like what you're filtering, like if it's whatever. If you do left to right, it'll scroll like 10 lines at a time. Damn. So yeah, we're basically at this point we're not reading text messages. That's way too long, but we will read like interpersonal dialogue like this. And we're not reading when people call us on the way home, just to be like, hi, I really had a fun time tonight. It's been really cold lately, but I gotta be careful of dust and humidity. Blah, blah. You saw my message, right? Yeah, I wanna work.
Good. Got a minute?
That's good for your day. Oh, but there's something I want to talk to you about. It's the secret Suda mentioned. There's more to have than my having been in the Yakuza. There's more to it than me having been in the Yakuza. I just want to say, make sure you don't go saying something stupid if you run into Kuru, yeah, around here. Always clicking everything in the menus. I'm that kind of person. Do not let me anywhere near the nuclear codes. Back when I was working with the Hashiba clan, some crazy lady came around our office, must have been over 10 years ago. She had a baby with her. Sorry. The whole time she was there, she kept going on about how she wanted to sell it. Damn. Figured she was just some cracked up junkie looking for drug money, but when I told her no, she shut the baby down and ran off. Oh, the baby was Karu. Thinking back on it, I'm still not really sure why I took him in. Not only did I have to leave the clan, but now I'm stuck running this shop I don't even like. Every day is an uphill battle. Still haven't managed to tell him I was in the Yakuza though. Why not? Let me ask you something. How would you feel if you found out your parents were wrapped up in some dirty shit? That's how my mom was. She'd spend every night out drinking, running around town with all sorts of guys. I couldn't stand to see her destroy herself. Often I wish I could have had someone else as my mom. The end of this game is just a consecutive trauma dump, like one trauma dump after another. So I didn't want to make Karu go through the same thing. I wanted to make sure he had a good childhood. That's why I left the clan. I did everything according to the code, but now Suda's dragging me back. My elbow's cracking. Once he remembered I run this fake gun shop, he asked me to come make some custom models for him. Though he wasn't really asking, then the bastard forced me into everything by threatening to tell Karu everything. Truth is, Suda's got all sorts of dirt. Not just on what happened when Karu was a baby, but on me and the rest of my family too. Who knows what would happen if he learned the truth. Suda's gonna stop there though. I'm sure he'd go and tell everyone else he could. Bring up with these characters so you can get their trauma dumps, exactly. When it's all said and done, he's gonna try to take everything I have.
Shit.
If word gets out about my past, people are gonna treat him like he's no different than me. After all, everyone knows shitty parents and are making shitty kids. And once he's got that stigma, he'll be stuck with it. When shit goes wrong, he'll always be the one who gets blamed. That's how it was with me. That's why I turned to the Yakuza. Nobody else would accept me. That's why I can't turn Suda down. He's got too much power. Oh, you're so kind. I don't like you do these episodes. Don't give me that exaggerated bullcrap. I ain't kind at all. Anyways, I was trying to stall Suda with bullshit prototypes while I figured out a way to stop him, but the bastard's really good at keeping his cards close to the chest. Plus, he caught wind of what I was trying to do and started keeping tabs on me 24/7. Thankfully, that's just about when you showed up, kid.
Sorry.
Sorry for bringing all that shit up out of the blue. You probably don't want anything to do with me after that, huh? Don't make assumptions. It's cool if you want to act tough and all, but don't forget to watch out for yourself, kid. Drum theory, really? Oh, right. You're right. Excuse me. My bad, y'all. How about I give you a discount? Especially when, yay! That's literally what I came here for. I just want shit from people.
All right.
Damn, it's late. Should be getting home. A ton lately to cram for school. He's probably gonna have another growth spurt soon. Anyway, closing up shop. Oop. You should head home.
Later.
Take it easy, kid. And he'd be like, look, I really appreciate whatever. The special on the Phantom Thieves incident was canceled. I heard it was to avoid causing confusion about the election. They should ignore pranks like that. They said I'll always offer things to make Shio-san look bad, but it makes me want to support him even more. The more skilled you are, the more enemies you have. I want to see him absolve those rumors for good.
Damn it.
I can't believe it. They're still saying crap like that. It's like they're all brainwashed or something. When I think about how he used us, damn it, it pisses me right the hell off. Well, it'll be fine. Soon he'll spill his guts, then everyone will know that we were right. Just wait and see. I just gotta grit my teeth until then. Let's see what else is going on. Haru is Empress, I think. I think I have that one. Yeah. Well, also, let's
do it.
Let's not lose sight of what's important, which is saving all the time. We're far enough into this that we can do like a bunch of mega saves over everything. This is how you know you're making progress on a game when you're like, actually, I'm gonna rewrite all the save slots to this exact moment. Okay, now no matter what happens, we can kind of beat the game because we have something. Do you remember how I mentioned before about the my newfound interest in coffee? Well, I've decided to start studying the topic more seriously by going out to places like this. This coffee shop is so cute. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiance though. A single cup of dark ivory costs roughly 6,000 yen. Hold on. Yen to USD. Oh my god, really? $40? That can't be right. That's fucking crazy. Is that right? Bitch, where is this coffee from? Erewhon?
Yes.
Oh my god, it was more like $60 when the game came out? That's fucking crazy. It certainly takes some courage to order it, but I expect it to be worth the price. After all, my father told me to never skimp when it comes to learning experiences. Girl, stop. Fuck it. Nah, cheers, bro. Yeah. Oh, I get your thing with treating you, right? You're so funny. I wonder how it will taste. I promise it tastes the fucking same as every other cup of coffee. That's fucking don't spill that shit. No, I'm not offering to pay for that shit. They distinct from what's Tajiro serves. It has a distinctly fragrant aroma paired with a mild flavor. She said a whole lot of nothing. She's like, oh man, the oaky afterbirth. It was undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it coffee. Apparently it's brewing using beans gathered from elephant dung? What the fuck? She's gotta be fucking with me. I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier. I thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you had known ahead of time. I was surprised to hear it myself, but that was actually why I wanted to try to begin with. I don't think we're all gonna be in this situation, but I'm letting you all know right now, don't ever do that shit to me. I am pro not knowing what is in something when it's like maybe a little bit weird, but when it's like gross weird, no. Tell me what that no, I don't want to do that. Another rare type of coffee, Kopi Luwak, is gathered from the feces of a small cat. No, I ain't doing none of this. I want none of this freaky deaky coffee. No, thank you. What's wrong with eating shit? Like, no, literally. Yeah, it's probably for the best. It would be absolutely terrible if he got sick. Coffee is so profound. I do not want to finish that shit. Haru-chan.
Huh?
Whoever the fuck. What a strange place to meet you at. Not often I see people your age at this luxurious buffet. Who is this? A friend from school? This is the new president of Akamura Foods. By the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms. You don't need to worry. Oh, and about your shares, we should consider letting the company hold on to them for the time being. I'm sure you already have enough on your plate given everything that's happened to you.
No.
Well, I'm sorry to bring that up while you're enjoying it. Yeah, then why the fuck are you talking to me about work shit? These days you need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance if you want a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru. Right, we're in the process. Well, I should be heading back to the office. Oh, but please allow me to pay for your drinks. No, that's quite all right. About the shares, I can handle it from now. I'm going to protect that which my father left me. I understand. Please do try to reconsider. Well then, excuse me. Nah. That's a lie. There's no way I can handle the responsibilities I have to deal with right now. I mean, I'm just an experienced high schooler. But I can't leave the company in Takakura-san's hands. Hey, what did you think of him? He was a little sketchy. Agreed. Apparently a few employees have been accusing him of being a dishonest, greedy villain, but then there are others who practically revere his efforts. Which side do I trust? Right now, the most prevalent rumor is that he was pleased with my father's passing. I mean, he was the person who stood to benefit the most. It's hard to deny that fact. But he's trying to rebuild our company image. I just can't really tell if he really means it. You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money, if I was normal. Don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important, but it's often something of a source of stress. With you guys, though, I actually feel like I belong. Blah, 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 blah. Let's resolve. Rank up, rank up, rank up. A. Okay, great.
Right.
Honestly, not the best, like, being able to talk again about negotiations, but, like, not terrible. Okay, there's my fiance. He got me a bunch of presents lately. Bouquet of roses. But he wouldn't be willing to serve 7 accomplish that right. What a scary thought, even though it's been hurrying to get married as I happened to my father. He claims it's because the profit the marriage will bring to the company. There has to be more to the situation than just that.
Yes.
Bro, no one ever asked what's up with me in this game. I'm just saying. Anyway, I'll look a little deeper. It's that one guy. I'm sorry, guys. I swear I'm not even that tired. I know I keep yawning. Oh, you haven't drunk your coffee. Aren't you going to finish it?
Goodbye.
No, I'm not going to finish that.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, cool.
Next time, then.
Let me just see who's on my phone. I'm not interested in these people. Let's just, like, yeah, let's just help them out. Snack time.
Yo.
I was gonna send you the menu. What would you want it to be? Curry spaghetti. Curry undone. Did I curry that much? I guess it's easy giving the current menu out. I'll give it some thought. How about you? Anything you'd want to add to the menu? You want my suggestion? Just be sure it's something you can make, okay? You're gonna have to prep the food too, you know? I haven't chosen my calls. Leave now, or else we'll be forced to contact the police. I'm not giving you a penny. What was that? Quit fucking with me. Stop it, Sajir didn't do anything wrong. Shut your mouth, brat. It's your fault I'm in this mess. Look, Futaba's my daughter. You may be her uncle, but you have no connection to her anymore. We can take it to court if you really want. Don't underestimate how hard I'm willing to fight or whatever. What? Not only do you have massive debt, but I heard you failed in your most recent business venture. How do you think the court would respond if they knew how wasteful you were with your money? God damn it. It's all your fault, you bitch. You cursed little... Eek. Futaba. Whoop. Now he flopped. I didn't even touch him. This is assault. I'll sue. What are you talking about? You clearly fell down on your own. This delinquent attacked me. He's dangerous. The cafe's finished. You hear? You won't get away with this. Flopping ass. Goddamn, what a pain in the ass. Don't you have enough problems already? I didn't do anything wrong. I know you didn't. You okay, Futaba? But Uncle Say is gonna sue. Don't worry. No matter what ends up happening to me or this store, I won't let them lay a finger on you two. Oh, he's so nice. I'm your guardian after all. I have to do you both. I don't know, what's his relation to me again? It's like, because he's Futaba, like, he knew Futaba's mom and they were friends. Is he my uncle? I don't remember, like, what's going on with this guy, actually. I know he takes care of me now, but, like, okay, cool. A friend of your parents. Okay, that's like, because like, I don't think we're like family like that.
All right.
Okay, honestly, this didn't give me as good of a thing as I hoped it would.
Time to head home.
Let's go, Futaba. I'm about to get some snacks myself. I'm in the mood for like something gummy. And then I have some cookie dough left. I think I'll bake some cookies for tonight. Big news. Again, like... Oh, fun. The uncles and mementos. These are all just skips for me at this point. Like we gotta move. You think Shijo's gonna become the prime minister at this rate? Okay,
Well, shall we
That's
begin?
right. The turning point is any era, of any era is when a hero is born. A hero, don't make me laugh. It's getting really bad. We need to make everyone realize it.
Well then.
Okay. Hate hanging out with Ryushi, but we probably should. We probably should, because yeah, we're getting pretty close to max. A lot of people are close to max. Definitely want to work on Haru. Honestly, Ryushi's a lot higher than I thought he would be. It's going okay. I'm gonna get a little snack. Yeah. I think I'll just leave the thing up, like get my snack, whilst I snack. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the Welch's, like minimum 1 Welch's. And then look at all the fruit roll-ups I have. And then I'm gonna try to do a strawberry, a general, and then maybe a second Welch's. Okay, let's go hang out with Ryuji, I guess. Do I need to check that I have his... I think I have his persona. Dude, see, it's like Chariot or something. Yeah, it's Chariot. Yeah. Okay, the auto's gonna carry us through. Oh, I still gotta walk up to him, I guess. There you go.
Yo.
I guess it actually over till he confesses. Back team. Plan to come up with. Okay.
Let's go.
Go to the courtyard. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, called them over. I'm gonna tell them what Yamaguchi's up to. What if they start fighting? Man, Kenny's so good. I recorded Yamaguchi's whole convo back at the Moja shop. Okay. I'm a genius, I know. Might need some backup here. Can you stick around? What do you want? What the hell, are you guys gonna gang up on me?
Nah.
Dude, chill, I just want to talk. So what's really going on with the track team? Oh, listen to what's really going on. Okay. It'll be the rebirth of the team that found themselves in the display. The public will love it. The best part is not only are Yoji's parents loaded, but his mother's present at the PTA. Until then, he can show the others the value of obedience. This must be a joke. He said he'd make me captain. I feel like these are so bad for your teeth, but I don't care. Is this real? It's his voice, ain't it? And on top of that, shit's gone down, just like he said. Chris is right. I don't have talent. I'm not like you guys. I ran so damn hard, but you two were always so far ahead. Oh yeah, sour candies are my vice as well. How's a guy like me supposed to succeed? I just don't have them purchased in bulk in the same way I have these other ones. How am I supposed to be proud of myself? Proud. Blah blah blah, daddy issues, blah blah blah.
Come on, man.
You don't know how I feel. Play the sad song. We ran together. Sakamoto. Who are you living your life for? Your parents, teachers, society? Maybe you should stop trying to live for them and just try living for yourself. You think you gotta betray people to be proud? Sometimes I'll bring these into the movies too. We were talking about movie snacks. Oh shit, some of it like I left. If it's that serious, if that's seriously what you think, you're wrong.
Hey.
The sad music. These kids love to run, man. I was whacked like you once too, was basically what he said. Hi, Dr. Mono. Thank you. If you really want to hit me or something, go ahead. I'm ready. In that case, if you insist. Oh my god. You really did it. You said it's okay, right? Wait, hold on. Do you have to swing so hard? Actually starting to feel a little bit better. Me too. I think I finally put all this behind me. That was fucking crazy. I'm sorry. So you want to bring back the track team? Hell yeah. Is that right? I would say things turn out for the best. Nah, man, I've been taking good care of this face, and look what ended up happening to it. Well, either way, they're probably feeling way better now. I think they're just gonna be fine just together. Thanks. All I did was watch. You said me just sat there while I got my ass beat? For real though, you were a big help. You were pushing me to be cool the whole time. It's kind of like I was doing a sprint and you were running next to me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks, Perfect Blue. I was just standing here. Say what I mean. Of course, it's a metaphor. Blah, blah. Okay, give me my prize. That's nice.
All right. All right then, let's go.
Okay, we're gonna eat, or we'll eat later or something, because my mouth's bleeding. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So we always skip these.
Ah, you're back.
Oh my gosh, my cat's snoring. There's not like a lot left to do that I can do right now. Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I have to do that. I don't feel like going to Mementos though right now, I gotta be honest. Let's see what kind of stuff is here. Damage. Yeah, very cute. I guess I might as well just to like get something. I used to have like a bunch of these type of things, but
Oh!
I mean, I think so.
Oh!
Because like I would go shopping, but I don't want to shop yet until like before I battle.
Hey!
And then me and the doctor. That's death, I think. Yeah, let's talk to the doctor. Yeah, sure. Sure.
Let's go.
Hey,
Hey, it's an MP. Thanks for the sub. Should have dropped this height. Are your ears okay? They're weird.
oh.
Can you pop them? Rub into your nose and breathing. Yawning can also do the trick sometimes. Popping your ears is so annoying. Hope this data helps me complete the development of the medicine. Clinical trials like this usually can't be performed. After all, you guys are really useful. You really are a useful guy. No, sorry.
Well then.
Okay, close off. Let's get started. Relax, kidding. Give me your hand. First we'll take your pulse, then. Considering, I feel like she might do something a desk worker would enjoy. Do I have anything like that? Sweet tooth, desk jockey, mini cactus is good. Someone who's married to their desk, black mug is good. This is a black mug. I know Harvard's really cute. Oh, just thinking of getting one. It's perfect size. I drink a lot of coffee, so I always have a mug at my desk. Thank you. Now I can drink coffee with this every day. I mean, I feel like she would already have a mug, if I'm being honest, but fuck it. I wanted the bond. I wanted the bond. I'm so lost without you. I wanted to bond because we could be buddies. I wanted to bond. I'm so lost without you. Yeah. Okay, quick learner. I'd find you something to help you train on your own. Whose favorite sugar-related books? Is the curry I recommend their katsu curry. Always eat the katsu curry before a good match.
Oh,
Umi, hello. I hope your match went well today. What are you talking about? Today's our day off. My apologies. I forgot there are any matches scheduled for today. Out shopping with your boyfriend? Nice for you. I shouldn't be surprised. You are a famous shogi player after all. Well, I won't intrude. Bye.
sorry.
She was only glaring at me because you're with me. She's my senior. I defeated her in a recent title match. She has a bad vibe. That's not true. They're feeling to everyone but me. The more attention I get, the more enemies I make, the more lies are spread about me. I feel like that can also be memed. Apparently he was going to be a party member at one point. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Perhaps it's odd to compare myself to them, but I wonder if it's the same for the Phantom Thieves. People are so divided about them on the internet. Some love them while others hate them. I can't help but see the similarities between us. What do you think about them? They're cool. I feel the same way, actually. It's amazing that they're still doing what they do. Even though so many people criticize them, they give me courage. But their victories can't be won with will alone. How do they change a person's heart? Oh, I'm interested from a technical standpoint. And, oh, I'm sorry. We really are quite off topic. I feel as I've become more talkative as of late. I don't usually talk this much. You're more than just someone I can practice new moves with. You're someone I can confide in. If I don't mind this sort of thing, I'd like to go and chat with you again. That's kind of boring.
All right.
Let's go. Until next time.
Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Hi, I had a really good time. Maybe it's like the fact that this is more like visual novel heavy of a stream, but I do feel like sleepy in a weird way. But I don't feel tired. It's the lights. It's something. There's something going on. Okay, it's speech. Okay, it's just people being like, oh my god. Da-da-da. It is cool to have like different people on the train with you though. It's kind of fun.
Well then.
I know if you go to Mementos, but I'm seeing like what else is there for me. Okay, at this point, maybe we now go to Mementos, because there's not really anything else to do. But if we're gonna do that, I want to go shopping first.
You better not give that shit to my customers. Yo.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, because it's just like, it's like a more quiet stream, you know? It's not like I'm like thinking through a lot of things. I'm just like, okay, and then it's like, I don't know, you're just watching like a little story unfold. But you do have to be more involved than like when they like have full VO in there too. I would love more VO in these games. I know it would be like a lot of fucking VO is the thing. Okay, let's see. I definitely am down to buy.
Sounds good. We got a new arrival in that's a pretty good bargain. That one? You change your mind?
I mean, honestly though, hold on. Rather than buying weapons, let's do like
right.
protector accessory is more of a thing.
Alright, which one?
Because I think that matters more than my
Even
weapon.
though it gets dry in the winter, you're gonna don't break
Buy,
it, okay?
and then we're gonna equip. And then, yeah, I'll sell my other one. Now we go to, let's start with like the people that are really putting in the work.
That's what you're choosing? You like it? Alright, which one? You ever wonder what camouflage fashion is all about? Are those people trying to hide or stand out?
87. Resist disease, kind of nice. Oh, I already have one of these. But do I only have one in, like, is what's his face wearing it?
That one? You better not use it to pull a prank.
Just up to now, okay. And then,
Sounds
Haru.
good.
Yeah, basically everyone has this outfit on.
The best part of open, don't break it, okay?
We're all gonna match. Okay. So, yeah, we'll focus on that.
Alright,
Obviously,
which
like, other
one?
people can come into play too, but...
Okay.
Maybe accessory?
Sounds good.
But no, they all have, like, the SP adhesive, basically. Yeah, and that's fine with me. Okay, maybe now we go to... Let's start with the gun.
Okay. Alright, which one? The air's dry, so be careful. You better not use it to pull a prank.
Okay, do I want long barrel?
You must be scheming to do
increases
something.
accuracy, increases power.
That's what you're choosing? Sure thing.
Yeah, I think power. And then,
Sounds good. Alright, which one?
Actually, let's have undo
Alright.
melee weapon.
Sounds good. That's a very serious expression. Take your time and look around.
Oh, maybe I already have, like... Yeah, I guess I already have a really good thing. Okay, what about,
Alright,
Joker?
which one? You must be scheming to do something. That one? Don't break it, okay?
Okay, and then we can go to... we got
Sounds good.
Makoto.
We just stocked up on something new. It's perfect, huh? You better not use it to pull a prank.
Okay.
Alright, which
Haru.
one? How's that?
It always feels like a lot, though, like selling like kind of everything.
Okay. Sounds good. Be sure to choose carefully. Just don't go using it for anything dangerous. I don't want to get caught up in a racket. That's what you're choosing? You like it?
Sure.
Even though it gets dry in the... that one. Good. Alright, which one? You must be scheming to do something. Alright. You should be grateful. The air's dry,
Okay,
so
well now I
be
do feel like
careful
I'm
when
gonna
you're
get
handling
everything.
gunpowder. Okay.
So by range
Sounds good.
weapon, we already have.
Alright, which
On
one?
has a good range.
Sounds good.
Makoto.
That's what you're just don't break it,
for this
okay?
one.
That one?
Ooh,
Take
it's
your
like pretty low
time.
accuracy though.
That's what you're choosing?
Let's just do
Sure
that.
thing.
Okay, then equip.
Even
and then
though it
let's
gets dry in the
do
winter? Alright, which
power
one?
With, yeah, razor, I guess.
How's that?
And then we got accuracy up. Definitely accuracy up. That
That's
like
what you're
accuracy is so
choosing?
fucking low. Why is it so low? Yeah, no, for real. Like. Okay, that feels pretty good. Do you know Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, I generally know of Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know. It depends what comes after that.
Okay.
Of that in terms of questions, you know?
Alright. The air's dry, so be careful when you're handling gunpowder.
I mean, are these all like ones that aren't equipped to anybody? Like, will it show me like what's equipped to people and what isn't? Maybe they only show me stuff
That's
that like.
fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine.
I'm assuming they only
You
show me
should
stuff
be
that isn't
grateful.
equipped
I
to
guess
people.
that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess 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 that's fine.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. I know I should probably watch the study stuff.
You should be grateful.
But I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that anymore.
You should be grateful. I guess that's
I guess
fine.
that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. The accessories I'll kind of just keep.
Come again.
Does anyone know offhand where can I buy, like, I guess it might not be a bad idea though actually to get protectors for everybody
Better not give that
else.
shit to my customers. Yo. All right. Sounds good. How's that? That's what you're choosing? Take your time. All right, which one? You like it?
Okay, nice.
Sounds good. That's what you're choosing. How's that?
Nice. Yeah, like
come
the
again.
weapons, like the range and the melee, it's like, that doesn't come up that often anyway, it's fine. I guess that's fine. Where can I buy like general items? Like what's a good place for like healing items, SP items? I think I'm already on Central Street. The pharmacy, right? Or something? Underground Mall. Okay. Oh, they're next.
What would you like?
I don't know what you're looking for. I think more like HP, SP stuff kind of vibe. We might as well get just like, I like to kind of have one of everything for things. Oh, the dock. Ooh, yeah, you're right, you're right. No, that's good. That'd be good. I forget where she is. Where is she? Where is she? No. Is she here? No. Oops. That was an accident.
What do you want to do?
Home base area.
Okay.
Damn it. Wrong one. Also, wow, still
We need to be
tutorials.
careful.
I forget too, like, okay, so really quick,
Huh?
does the when it's flu season, does that make mementos harder or easier? Or neither and there's like more rare drops? Like what's the like I forgot what the effect sickness has on mementos, because it definitely has an effect.
It doesn't matter if it becomes an epidemic. Please head to the exam room.
And this has like really sick UI.
Well, which do you want? Be sure to take them according to the recommended daily
Make
dosage.
them dizzy, I think.
Oh, did you decide? Thanks.
The
That should work. Here you go.
this is not an SP one. They'd after 3 turns. Okay, thank you. Yeah, where can I
Take
get some
care.
SP items? She had good HP items. For sure. Shit, I kind of want to do that too, not gonna lie to you. Is it like really hard? You said it was really hard, so maybe I shouldn't do that, but
Okay.
I'll just go with the hideout for now. I won't do SP shopping because that's more of like a dungeon thing. Yeah, definitely that. Definitely that. Oh. You have to talk to fucking Futaba. Okay, yeah.
Huh?
Haru, the curry at home. Okay. Yeah. This is the intel for the thing. Hello?
Thanks.
Okay. So is it just there's just me and her? Does that mean it's really just me fighting? Because like she doesn't fight, she just runs support. Which honestly, like that makes sense. Like I can live with that because that like does make a lot of sense. Because she's shy. I'm gonna eat more candy. And then yeah, I'm gonna run another coffee because yeah, something about today it feels very cozy, wozy, sleepy, weepy. Maybe that's just fall. I don't know. Oh yeah, is anyone here getting the virtual boy? Safe space, we will not judge you. I am not getting the virtual boy. There was a time where I think I was down to kind of buy like all this different Nintendo crap. Then I realized I need to be more mindful about what I'm buying. Because I live in an apartment, not a house. Not that a house has infinite space either. But it's just not time to have everything right now. I'm not in that season of life. And I love stuff, so I'm like, I gotta be more selective. Also still working on this game. Oh, this game, Persona 5 Royal? Yeah. I barely watched the Dash. It was more Isaiah watching it. I got most of my news from just like Blue Sky. Also, y'all, maybe kind of an overshare, but I got like all these bug bites and I'm so tired of these. They're so itchy. I have like one on my ankle. I have actually like some fucking everywhere, I feel like. But I feel like they trade off which one's actively itchy, and I know I'm not supposed to be scratching it. But I don't care. I'll just rip my leg off if I need to. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. We don't really have like a lot of mosquitoes in LA, so I don't really know where the fuck these came from. And it feels like it came at a time, like I got them a little while ago, and it's like, it feels like they came at a time where I wasn't even outside like that. Like, I don't know what they were. Please not bed bugs. No, I don't think so. The bites would look different if it was bed bugs, and I'd probably have way more of them, and Isaiah would have them. So I'm like 99% confident that it's nothing like that, thank God. But it is like annoying, and it's like, why do I have them like so random, you know? Yeah, and I have no idea why I got so many at like a time. Hate bug bites because I get huge welts and I can't take Benadryl. I was bummed because I don't know if it's actually even good for like bug bites, but like just for the itchiness, I'm like, maybe I'll put some hydrocortisone on it. And I went into my medicine bin and the hydrocortisone we had expired 2 years ago. So I was like, fuck. Luckily, it feels like they're not itchy like all the time. Just like sometimes. And they're like almost gone. And I started using this thing, also not sponsored, called the it can just be an inflamed hair follicle. Shit. Maybe. But why would it be, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Sorry, so if you see my arm moving, it's because I'm fucking scratching it, even though I'm supposed to scratch it. I'm not supposed to scratch it. But it's so satisfying to do that, though. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck it. Okay, as usual, we don't care about... To say we don't care about Mementos is a little dramatic, but, like, we don't care about the narrative of Mementos. We take the narrative of Mementos at very broad strokes. Topical Benadryl, yeah. That seems good. That seems good. Okay.
This one's strong.
We don't know anything about this man. I'm feeling like a fire moment for this guy.
Queen Ma! There!
You got burned. Pretty good.
Be careful.
Persona!
Honestly, we can probably just kind of keep doing that.
Go down!
Like, I don't know if that's like his, his weakness, but we're basically gonna kill him almost immediately, so.
There!
Now maybe he had, but Jose, oh yeah, I forgot about Jose, dude. Yeah, enemy number 1, Jose.
Persona! Ravage them!
Yeah, we are still curious about Jose, not gonna lie, but. Well, that was actually like kind of anticlimactic with how simple that was.
Seriously?
Like, I don't care about his motivation. It's like, I think I just, we're just gonna, we're in, we're out, we're coming back.
Ah, you're back.
Speaking of flu season, have people gotten their like booster yet? Can you even still get your booster? COVID booster CVS? Because weren't they trying to like fuck with it where it's like you can't even get your boosters? Yeah, right? Like I didn't hallucinate that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that pretty soon. I have a thing to do on Sunday. It's an LA Galaxy event. Yeah, they were trying to make it like, yeah, where you only, like, I didn't hallucinate that then, because I was telling Isaiah about that, and he's like, what? They were, but they voted against requiring a prescription today. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I remember, like, Trump wanted it to be where it's like, you had to be fucking, like, old as fuck. No disrespect to the elders out there, but, like, you need to be, like, really old, like a senior citizen to get it. Thank God, because I was like, literally, he's trying to kill everybody. Like, literally, what the fuck? I mean, not surprised, but disappointed. Kind of the underlying thing of all that's going on in America right now. But anyway, cool. Thank God. But yeah, I saw like on my timeline some people getting the booster. So I'm like, oh, I guess the booster's still happening, which obviously, well, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. We can all stand to be more informed, but this is also kind of every day is the worst day ever. It's sort of where we're at right now historically. So kind of a lot of parts to keep track of. Get it quick. They're voting on it, and who knows how many times they're gonna try. I just went to CVS and asked for it last week, and it was no big deal yet. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I am getting it quick-ish. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it this weekend because sometimes it does make me feel kind of like, you know, you get kind of like tired, sleepy kind of thing sometimes from it, or like you get like flu-like symptoms kind of thing. The only thing is, and maybe I didn't put enough of this powder on, but I feel like I need to add more. I feel like my skin absorbs it maybe a little much. But also I didn't put that much on it, so maybe I'm trying to press and not drag. Yeah, okay, cool, good to know. Yeah, I'm on Pfizer, I think. It's because it's been so long that I almost kind of forgot the names. It's not too bad. Normally I take it easy for like that day and maybe the day after. But that's why I can't get this weekend because I have a thing I have to do. I have a thing I have to do on Sunday that we're going to where it's like, okay, well, I can't be like at home, like in bed. But it's hitting a sweet spot for me, not to make everything about like my fucking wedding, but it's like, okay, that's kind of hitting a sweet spot because it's like, okay, like still plenty of time to like recover and have been like boosted for this fucking big event of all these people from all these places, and it's like, what's going on? And then, yeah, you know, always risky to be in big gatherings. And I have like a bunch of stuff, like I'm doing a bunch of stuff after that too, of like hanging out with people, going to like theme parks and shit. It's a fucking super spreader week, so I'm not trying to get anything during this time. Yeah, normally it's not too bad for me, but for what it's worth, this year's Moderna at least took me out a lot. Right, okay, I think I read that already, and then Ash said got the new 25-26 Moderna one. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's hang out. California at least is going through a spike from what I heard. Yeah, I haven't really heard about that, but it's like, it's kind of all, you sort of have to operate the same all the time, right? It's like, I don't want to say like worried, like in a way that, you know, is too extreme, but it's always good to be on alert, you know, kind of vibe. Yeah, we'll help him out. I'll help you out. Yeah, so I'm glad about that. I'll get the flu shot too. I've been on the flu shot. Hopefully, I still have the same insurance, so I imagine my insurance will cover it. We'll say without insurance, that shit's like kind of expensive. Have you ever gotten the COVID vaccine without insurance? I know like when Isaiah was in between jobs, they were like, oh, well, you don't have insurance. And they like, it was like gonna be like, I think north of $100 for that. That's in the Jimmy Kimmel situation. I mean, I have the thoughts that like y'all would expect me to have, right? Of like, that's bullshit. You know, the fucking government's falling apart. Our free speeches being, you know, are at the risk of sounding like a fucking conservative. Genuinely, like our rights are fucking have been under attack. And this is just another example. I think the most shocking thing though about that is not even that it went down, because like honestly, that's kind of where we're at right now. Well, do you have a great daughter? Juju. I feel like I should at least scan this to see like what's going on. Yes.
All right.
I really want to make curry. I should see what's going on a little bit on this. Oh yeah, but what's most shocking is that like he didn't even say anything that crazy, like at all. Like at all. You would have thought it would have been like a much more like, I don't think that would have made it right. But you would have thought it would have been more of a direct joke, but it was like literally nothing. It was like very milquetoast, so it's like crazy. Yeah, so through a lot of people who didn't know more about stuff. Yeah, I do think like, I don't know. Obviously, like I don't want shit to just keep getting worse, but like at least some people are sort of being like, wait, what's going on here? Now, granted, like I think a lot of what you see from like larger conservative figures is them just sort of like abandoning ship, you know, for their own like political gain. So I say all the time, you can do the right thing for the wrong reasons, and you know that's a very common occurrence. So I'll take what I can get. Wait, are you still talking about Jimmy Kimmel? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about in this line? Wallace thing, is that late night TV shit? I know if you will watch it. It's not becoming goddamn battleground. Everyone's still die on. Wouldn't have predicted that. Well, yeah, because it's like, and also like fucking, I think for a lot of people too, it's like, because Jimmy Kimmel is like such vanilla shit, right? It's like, at least with like Colbert Report, you're like, well, this is like the kind of shit you would not like expect, but if they're gonna like be silencing people, that makes kind of, you know, that seems to track, right? But it's like, oh, this dude who like this is his content, like that's crazy. Yeah, but we're really like, I know I hate to pull the we're living in unprecedented times line, but like truly it's like it is the truth is stranger than fiction, because like if you wrote this stuff down and said it would happen, it'd be like, okay, like you're fucking paranoid and crazy, but nope. I somewhat inadvertently bum rushed through this, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. These children are the real victims. The truth is, things will be clearer to you once you're a little more experienced. Anyway, I think we're... Okay, yeah, so I guess shit's cool, basically. Yeah, like, that does really bother me too, Ash. I kind of have learned that, like, you have to just kind of let that stuff go. Like, the thing that my brother and myself always say is, like, you can't try to logic with people that are inherently, like, illogical or that refuse to, like, see logic, because, yeah, like, it's always, ooh, you guys are sensitive, whatever, and you make, like, a couple fucking jokes, and you're like, oh, how could you do that? Not to mention the context, too, like, where it's, like, really, okay, that's fucking wild, but yeah, yep. I don't know if they're smart enough to know the hypocrisy is part of the point. I think they're just very stubborn, ignorant group of people, where it's like nothing was ever gonna matter, is the thing. And that's why they're so powerful, because they're united in being ignorant, and us on the left are divided on how to go about being good. It's like we have general ideas of how to be good, and that's like sort of what unites us, but how to go about it, literally can't decide. How to just pick something and go with it, also can't decide. Messy place. Okay, cute. We did, hell of a title. Not what I thought I would get. It's kind of nice. I was someone to sit and eat with. Very cute. God, I'm a joke getting all sentimental at my age. You two are already family. When you hear your family, it's what I've always wanted to see. Relate. Sorry to make you listen to that. I find it wild that he's calling. Well, I guess he leaves to go home, because it's like, why are you calling me from downstairs? Never mind, he leaves. Never mind. I do think I played this game like really chaotically, because I just chunk it. It's like we're all doing gameplay, or we're all doing story, and there's like no in between. Always Haru. Material is an ideology. Do only things with logic. That's standardly wasting lives and billions of dollars. Okay, I've looked into him and just those rumors. They said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seem to say the opposite. So, okay. Yeah, I trust no one. Guess you're right, but it's a bit sad.
Honest.
I'm pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Okamura Foods, both in public and in private. Started asking Gameonyus to important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's already too late? Is him my only option? Though now that I think about it, that may be my best chance to help the employees my father left behind. You can't just give in. No, there's got to be another way. I don't want to, but there's nothing else I can do. The graduation is approaching quickly. I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with the marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life. Sorry, let the rest of my life pass me by. There we go. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have resigned myself to this fate he had made for me? Does it matter now?
Yes.
You're right. I fucking want a burger now, bro. Damn. Should I fucking get Shake Shack today for dinner? It's so expensive. It's like, no, I shouldn't. We still have food. We have food at home. We have food at home. Okay. Honestly, though, things would have been far worse if I enjoyed the Venom Thieves. Plus, I would never have gotten to talk like this? Yeah, sure. Okay. And then I can return the favor. Let me know. Make your own burger. No, hell no. That's not what I want. You know what I mean? Like, respectfully, I don't want that. No one wants that. Increases the total vegetable yield for a single harvest. I need to go start fucking making vegetables.
Now, shall we return home?
Yeah, but let me go to the vegetable garden because I should start making stuff. This part's the part I skip. My burgers get crazy. Like crazy good? Yeah, on the school rooftop, you can plant some tomatoes or something. Yeah, I definitely want to plant some stuff. That's dope.
You're back.
We had some really good food where Isaiah bought a mini grill, and Isaiah loves grilling. And he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy this little tiny grill. And it was like so teeny tiny, but it made like incredible food. I mean, he made the food incredible. Obviously, he just used the grill, but you know what I mean? It's like, oh shit. And we had that for like, what was it?
Oh yeah.
What did we just pass? Labor Day?
Hey.
Yeah, it was like Labor Day that he did some grilling. Everything he made was so fucking good. Yeah, where is the school? Can I go to school at night? Those little pastures are barely bigger than the propane tank are great. Yeah, they're like really tiny. Damn, why did I forget where my school is? Guys, where is school? Used one for years. Definitely part of like house dreams, getting a nice grill. Yeah, that shit's gonna hit. Guys, where is the school? Can I go to the school at night even? Are you even allowed to do that? It's the next one, right? No, it's not. Where is school? Why do I not know? Is it just Shibuya? What the frick? Here we go. I don't know if you can go at night though. Fourth floor living. We can't have a grill because if we had had on the patio, someone would steal it. Yeah. Oh no, we can't do this tonight. Okay, well, my bad. That one lady, the news lady, what's her thing? I don't think I want to like talk to her. I don't want to bond with her. I know you kind of got to bond with everybody, but it's like news reporter, confidant. It's gonna be something annoying that I don't have equipped. The devil. Her bond upgrades suck anyway. Perfect, because I don't want to be involved with her. Can I like make some curry behind the counter, even if I don't like help? Because are we max? Am I max with you? I don't think I am. No, we're getting like close, but. Bean shell.
Wow.
Take the fridge with the curry. Okay, well, I'll try that next. I'm going to church with Taba. Sorry, but you're coming along too. You guys are religious? Taba's great. Be ready in 3 minutes. Ooh, this is cool.
I always think about Wakaba on the anniversary of her death.
Oh, it's Wakaba, not
It's
Wakaba.
been a while since I visited. I've been so busy with the shop and all.
Let me also see what's next week look like. Could I get the COVID vaccine next week? Yeah, I could. I could. Ooh, well, I have PP Bang. Okay. I think Thursday I could get the vaccine. COVID vaccine? Question mark? I'll do it Thursday, Friday. That should be enough time to deal with stuff, I think. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Ooh, or I could do Wednesday at night. Wednesday at night could be perfect if they allow it to go that late at night. Yeah, I'll book that after this, I think. I have so much stuff to keep in my head. I need to start writing stuff down again. That's the problem. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
No, that's not it.
No, that's not it. The guilt is.
Guilt is what kept me from coming.
Oh, sorry.
I thought Wakaba would be angry with me. But now that I managed to get Futaba over here, I can
The month of
finally
volume's
meet her
okay for
with
you
my
guys.
head held high.
I can put it up a
Sure
little.
kept her waiting. But it felt good to tell her about how much Futaba's improved lately. Oh, I told her about you, too. Idiot. I should be the one thanking you. This is the first time the 4 of us are all together.
Sojiro, what are you smirking for?
This is what my real smile looks like.
I approve.
Oh, I have some news. The family court gave me a call the other day. Futaba's uncle decided to retract his report. It was because of you, wasn't it? I wonder if the day will come that she goes out to be someone's bride. I'm sure she'll make a fine lady either way. After all, she is Wakaba's daughter. Do all fathers have to go through this anxiety? You know, I really just wanted to have you help out at the store, but you showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect, not just Futaba, but you, too. I may not always be reliable, but feel free to come to me if anything happens. I'll be there for you, as family. And, I know. I'll teach you everything I can. You're a full-fledged man now. That might not be enough to return the favor, but it's all I can do.
I am
Yes.
thy thou.
Thou.
All right,
Oh my god, my curry's gonna be so fucking good.
All right.
Get out of here. No one's gonna be fucking making curry like
I
me.
can't imagine you calling me father. Although, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
What are you two talking about? I hunger. Curry time!
Yeah. Let's go home.
Okay, we never read these. They never make curry in real life. I like curry stuff in real life, like, but I'd like to buy stuff a little bit more pre-prepared. Like, I make a curry thing that's like with the little, what's it called, curry roux, or whatever. But one time I had to make that myself, and that was like a little more of a pain than it was worth. Okay, so it's Saturday after school. Can you go to the school, like, on the weekend? I guess we're gonna find out. Yay, okay.
Hey!
Oh my god, these are really fucking good. Damn, I should be playing these all the fucking time, man. Y'all were holding out on me. Okay, we're almost at 100% for her, so I think we should do that next. Like, we're almost maxed for her, so that would be good.
Hey, doctor.
I should literally be making
Does it
vegetables,
matter
growing
who likes
vegetables not
someone
fucking stop
first?
in this game then.
What are you talking about?
There's a boy I like, but my friend told me that I have to let her have him because she liked him first.
Oh, that's not true.
Really? Then why did she say that?
Likely because she's jealous of you. Just be careful because it might result in pandemonium.
Pandemonium?
That girl's gotten a lot better. So much so, in fact, that now she's gossiping. She even comes in on days she doesn't have to. It appears she's nearly fully recovered. Which reminds me, the new medicine will be completed soon. Your data has been extremely helpful due to your generic body type and bland health history. You've been a splendid guinea pig. I mean, participant. So, thanks again. By the way, how have I been doing? Have I been helpful? For your escapades with the Phantom Thieves, I mean. Come on, you and I both know that you were lying about needing to prepare for the entrance exams. I visited Oyamata in jail. A swing of fortunes like that could have only come at the hands of the Phantom Thieves. And to have it happen when it did, isn't the only logical conclusion to think that it's you?
I do feel like we're like so bad at pretending that we're not Phantom Thieves.
A normal person would probably notify the police. Well, I don't care. The point is that without you, I wouldn't have been able to complete my mission. I would have never finished the new medicine while I was being deceived by Oyamata, and I would have never met any of the townspeople. I bet the Phantom Thieves save people in need, just like doctors do, huh? So, I'll go out on a limb for you. I'll have even more powerful medicine ready for you. I trust that you'll use them appropriately.
Damn, I knew I shouldn't have bought my fucking medicine before this.
am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of death.
Oh, I have to look at that. Nice.
All right.
I'm not gonna give them to you for free, though.
the
Now
one
go.
left?
Take care.
Very B sophomore year of high school. Nice. Yeah, she's got cool style. I love my emo
You're
doctor.
back.
Dun, 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 dun.
Where have you been? Been searching all alone. Confessing while I know.
Now then.
Without a clue. Without a sign. Without grasping it. The real question to be asked. Where have I been?
So it's like that we don't have the ingredients.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
I post my parade. Hiding both face and mind. Afraid for you to throw.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Oh.
What else should I be? Please don't take off.
Whoa.
Yes, all right.
Let me explain.
Oh, Cuba is the biggest island in the Caribbean. Their coffee is known for its full bodied aroma and taste. Crystal Mountain coffee is made from only the largest beans of the harvest. It has a sweet nutty flavor with low acidity.
Well then.
What do we have to do with the outcome?
Hey.
Yeah, so I just have to wait, right? Like, there's nothing else I have to do. Ooh. Do I have this guy's thing? The Emperor? Yeah, I do actually. Okay. I don't want to be with these men. I want to be with my girls.
Indeed.
That's fine. My
Well,
bond's not gonna deepen anytime soon.
yes.
But, I feel like he'll be like, "Oh, I want to
Let us
paint
head
the
off.
fish." Yeah, exactly, exactly.
What
It's
are
kind of
your
nice
thoughts?
in here, though. Actually, hold on.
Yes.
You agree, the longer I observe it, the more intriguing you become. This sort of experience always leads me to new discoveries. By the way, maybe the fish we're looking at, but I'm feeling hungry. Same here.
Then,
Sushi. Sushi. But I want sushi.
shall we return home?
I haven't had sushi. Actually, I had sushi kind of recently because we had like conveyor belt sushi at the Mall of America, which was fun. But I want like some really good sushi. I haven't had really good sushi in like a while. Maybe ever in a technical sense, right? I'm not sure how good the best sushi I had really is, you know. Where do you go for sushi in LA? I don't. I haven't gotten sushi in LA actually, which I know is like crazy because it's like known for sushi. Well, it's one of the things we're known for. Just go to Sushi Gen. What is Sushi Gen? Yeah, the only sushi I've had in LA is like from the grocery store. So it's like pretty whatever. And even that's like kind of good. So I'm like, oh my god, good, like really good sushi would like fucking hit. There's a place in the valley that I want to go. It's legit and not that expensive. Sushi Jet. Look it up. I'm also, obviously I don't have like fucking infinite funds by any means, but I'm trying to shorten the gap between hearing about a place and going to the place. Now I hear about a lot of places, both just like mostly just existing on the internet, sometimes from people directly. But I see a lot of things, whether it's like a store or like whatever, and obviously if it's food, you kind of have to eat the food for it to make sense. But for a store, I'm like, you know, let me go and not even shop necessarily, but just start like seeing stuff, seeing places, going to places, because I feel like I have this really big list of things I want to check out, and I just haven't. It's the most amazing though. It's in Little Tokyo. Yeah, I mean, this could be a good spot. It looks cute. It looks so cute. I think the other reason I don't get sushi very often is that Isaiah doesn't like sushi, / Isaiah actively dislikes sushi. So it's like, okay, my sushi buddies list is a little bit smaller now. My brother likes sushi, but we're all on a budget these days, so. Though we did get a really nice dinner for as a little treat for me for my sort of bachelorette celebration. My brother took me to a really nice like pasta dinner that was coursed. Best pasta I've ever had. So, which technically isn't saying a lot because I've never really had great pasta. I love pasta, but like not a lot of places, you know, do it like super well. And this place was really good. Making curry. Yeah, I've never made curry before.
Yeah, make sure you close up.
Oh, I think I see it now. I was like looking at, there's like a gif of me on Min-Max where my lips look very like they just like blend into my face, and I'm like, what's on there? And it might be this lip gloss actually.
Let me explain.
Uses a secret ingredient in curry. Apples. God damn, I want curry. This game's like making me hungry. Isaiah hates sushi. It's not too late to call off the wedding. Yeah, he hates all fish that isn't fried. Which, definitely one of his worst characteristics, like easily. It's like not even close. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, no, between the two of us, I am the, not yes. Like only between the two of us, I mean, just like, if you look at us two, I'm the foodie, the fashion person, he's the tech guy, and like the handy person, like he has like a lot of like life skills, and can like make things, fix things, cook things, and I have an eye for good experiences to tap my card on. This is why like I should be rich, because I would be really good at being rich. Like, it would be so fun. Like, I feel like people need to make me rich because it would be so fun. You'll be asked to serve someone when you have all your skills. Yeah, like, no one would know how to spend it like me. Like, I would be living that life. And I'd be reporting back to the people about what the best experiences are. Like, I'd be perfect for it. They should let you apply to be rich. I know that people would say that's the lottery, basically, but like, they should add like at least one rich person, like a year, and like people decide, like, you know, they pick someone who they think is gonna have fun with it. Yeah, like I love doing that stuff. I mean, it's part of what my career is, right? Like playing stuff, telling you guys about it. So yeah, I would love to do like reviewing places and posting stuff. I might still do that, and I'm not even rich, so. But if I was rich, oh my god, I have so much access, it'd be so good. Okay. Damn. We're at that part of the stream, me dreaming about being rich.
Well then. Hey!
me see. Okay, so on... No, we are max now, right? Yeah. But I wouldn't mind doing that Mementos request. We agreed to do it, but we still haven't resolved it, right? Yeah, it's fine. I'll do it. I don't mind.
Everyone's here.
Wait, what do I have to do? Fine. I don't know what the intel is.
Hey. Listen up.
Yeah, I hate that we have like this process of like check the intel and then go.
Huh.
Very well.
Listen up.
Come on.
What a jerk.
Yeah, but... All right.
Yep.
Yes. Let us go.
Mementos time. We're going to Mementos.
Okay, let's do this. No slacking.
Let's see how much is this sushi. For this sushi spot, Sushi Gen, do you recommend just like a la carte, or is there like a bundle, like a combo that you recommend? Did you something? Oh, here, Tim. I was like, did you e-har? I was like, what? Yeah. I responded to it. Yeah, man. Shout to that. You know. Well wishes. Best of luck. Yeah. I mean, they have a pretty big team at Kind of Funny, so I imagine it doesn't change too much of like their day-to-day stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's harder with like one person out, but some good lunch menu. Okay. And yeah, I have my squad.
Well then.
Start partway in for sure. Super excited if you go. There could be a line. Okay, cool. Is there just any part in this area? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's just start there and then go. Dun, dun. I think I already clicked all these. Yep. Oops. Here we go. Here
Could
we
it
go
be?
again.
Let's see here. What's it like?
Nice. I'm kind of dragging on it, but I hope I can somehow, like, not somehow, but eventually get Ryuji's like ability where he can just kind of like knock into weaker enemies. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm like staring at the map. Whoa! Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lie. You guys can just tell me what's up with that. Because I don't remember, yeah, right, like the guy who cheats and it's like I can't attack him.
Successful. Persona. Now just don't lose.
But what does that even mean?
Prepare yourself. Aim it, so fight. What's the matter? Defeated. We're right, Joker.
Like, I think I'll just look that up. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about it on my own.
They were
nothing.
Oh, cool. When you click the touchpad, it...
Feel it.
You guys hear that? Do you guys hear that? If no one says yes, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Okay. Isn't that cute? Okay, well, damn, that sucks. I was gonna say I wasted my time here then on this guy. At least they warned me. That's nice of them. Oh. Oh, maybe I do have Ryuji's thing. Sorry, that touchpad one was an accident. Okay, so then let's take a right. Yeah. And then might as well open up this chest. Then we're gonna go to... We're just gonna go down. Might as well pick up some flowers. I don't know if I've clicked this already. Nice. Can you get past the next door? What do you mean? What do you mean the next door?
Guys, you're not going to draw the shadows?
I guess I'll just go down for the next target.
Here are the search results.
Oh, they let me just go.
Here are the search results. All right.
Like the way it stops you at the lowest level. Oh my god, guys, it's our best friend, Jose. Oh, I guess like he does have that ability now, Ryuji. That's nice. Oh, I can't see anything. That's so nice. Getting an uneasy feeling. I don't like that.
Treasure chest. Why don't we open it?
Okay. Okay.
Last night?
Down here. Okay, let me lean back, 'cause like I'm gonna break my neck just like craning forward. Okay. I guess we might as well see what's up with Jose.
I never knew that simple cup ramen was. Oh, mister.
Okay.
Hey, mister.
I guess I might as well look at items to trade too, even though I don't have a lot of flowers, so. These are also good. I guess these could be good to have too. Yeah, we just don't have nearly enough stamps. Or flowers, I mean. We have a lot of stamps actually. Actually, well, we have a bunch of stamps compared to. No, what I'm saying is making sense. It doesn't matter. I don't have the currency that I need.
There's
Is
the
the point.
platform.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we can get the other like 2 targets or whatever. I hope.
Oh.
Me and my lockpicks. Me and my lockpicks. Me and my lockpicks. La, 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 la. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm driving like crazy, it's because I don't look at my map. I just look at the. Actually, I don't look at the road. I just look at my map.
You can take a hit from a car? Ah, these shadows are real.
Oh wow.
Now's our chance. Beat him up. I'll use my persona. No holds barred. Wow, you got 2 of them, Queen. Good work, everyone.
Nice.
Okay, let's move on.
Let me make sure my laptop's charging.
A complete
Pause
victory.
this real quick. Don't want to get any surprises. Do, do, do. Okay.
Oh, the plug.
You see me driving. I'm driving. I'm driving inside Mementos. I'm driving inside Mementos. I'm driving inside Mementos. I'm driving inside Mementos. Yo, Futaba, can you sleuth something out? Can you see what's going on here? Oh, nice. Always fun to level up, okay. Okay. I feel like I'm clutching the controller so hard, and it's like, why? I'm just driving. I want to drive. I should get my freaking Pro controller and put R2 on the back paddles for this.
Oh,
Damn, I did go right. I don't know why, like, I can never glance and know that whether or not I got the stamp. Like, there's so many indicators of when I got a stamp or not, but I'm like, oh, let's just try it anyway. Okay. Yay, new area. Okay. This seems like a good spot to take a little bit of a more official break. I will be live for another close to an hour or so. Like I said, I have that meeting at 6, so I'll have to leave like at least a few minutes before that. Just digital meeting. But hang tight and I will be right back. Hello. I'm back. I come bearing coffee. Oh, something else I was gonna say was I think I'm going back to an idea I had before, which is not. It's by no means it's by no means an idea unique to me, but it's just wearing a little bit more like regular clothes when I'm working at home, to try to like stay focused during the day and kind of also have like a physical transition from like day to like after the workday kind of vibe. Well, welcome back, coffee. Also, hi Janet. Hey, what's up, Shades? How's it going? Now, because I work from home and I work in games, that's like double reason not to look good. Because it's like, you know, I'm just like, you only see me from here, and also like I work in games, so like no one dresses up at all, like pretty much. But so like my bar is it something I could wear to like run errands? And you can look like kind of shitty running errands because they're just errands, but it's like, okay, you probably wouldn't be in your pajamas though, which I'm not gonna lie, I have been in my pajamas like at my like local shops. If I'm literally just like, fuck it, I don't want to change, I'm just gonna run over, you know, I try to like throw a jacket on or like a hat on or something to like hide the fact that it's like and also I don't like to do that because it also feels gross to me to like wear your night clothes like outside, like I don't know, something about the germ air or something gets on you. But basically wear something where like if I needed to step out and go to like a corner store, I wouldn't need to like change first. So this is where like athletic wear can come into play at leisure. Like right now I just have like Nike Pros on and like a little tank top, and then I just got a hoodie. But it's like I could walk out the house like this and that would be like crazy. I wouldn't like look dressed up or anything, but it's like, oh, it wouldn't be insane. And also because of the shorts that I have, what I did yesterday, cause I kind of had to do like this yesterday where I was working and then I left the house. I was wearing the same outfit. It's like, oh, I just threw a skirt on over the shorts, and then the rest was like could be the same. My go-to is a tank top and shorts for a quick run for shorts. Exactly. So just like, but like I don't know, if you sleep in that outfit, that wouldn't count for this. But it's like, yeah, like it can just be like whatever. Like, and it can be more dressed up. Like I do want to get. I always feel like I need more clothes. I don't know if anyone else is in that boat. Oops, sorry. Which I actually have, and you could say this is cope for like being broke or whatever, but I've kind of accepted that like that's actually kind of like my desired spot to be. Like I wouldn't say wanting clothes all the time, but I think not having a bunch of clothes is good because a leaner wardrobe makes it easier to have clothes that you like, I find. And also, you know, it makes making decisions easier. But then also, like, if your style changes, if your body changes, you don't have to like rebuying a wardrobe isn't as big of a deal if your wardrobe is like kind of leaner. Not that like you usually need to rebuy your whole wardrobe if you like gain a little bit of weight or lose a little bit of weight, but it's like those shifts can change a bit. But I also run hot, so I don't sleep in much. I don't sleep in them. Yeah, like that could be good. Like it's just something that feels like where it's like at the end of my workday, I can change into a different outfit that's comfier. That's all I'm looking for. So it's like, okay. And I was doing that for a while and then I kind of just stopped. Like, do you guys have, let me know in the chat if you have this problem, because for me, I'll have something where I'm like, wow, this works really well. And then I just stop doing it. And a lot of times it's unintentional. It's like, I don't make an active choice to stop. It's just like I fall off of it. And then I think, oh my God, you know what was working for me? The thing I don't do anymore.
Wait! What the hell are you doing? Oh shit!
Did you say oh shit? That's really funny. Yeah, I don't want to hear from anybody. I just want to fight and walk through things.
Great, huh? Good work, everyone.
So yeah, the home drobe is kind of what I called it. It's like that was working for me like really well, and then I just like stopped doing it. It's also great for, you know, in my job, I am on camera a good amount of times, and again, it's not that deep. I've worn like pajama shirts on camera before, and I don't make a habit out of it, but like in if I did, that's probably like for a remap where it's like we don't even really have an official video version, but now we're doing like some video clip outs of the show. Anyway, but the point is there have been times where it's like, oh, I'm gonna like toss on a different shirt for like the show, and making it where it's like, oh, I don't need to do that because I've already like gotten dressed in a way that I feel like is decent. I feel like would be good, but yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that again. After work, like after today, like the stream, obviously I have my meeting, like I said, and then I'm gonna go to Staples. It's our best friend, Jose. Because I want to get a calendar, which is insane because the year's almost over. But I want like a physical, like old school calendar to be able to like see stuff in like that kind of spread. I have a bullet journal that I have also been neglecting, I'm not gonna lie to you, where you can like make wherever you want the bullet journal, right? Like it's your journal and you can do, they have like the bullet journal method has a way to sort of DIY a calendar, and they do it more like a list format where it's like dates 1 through 30, and it like, you can write down things, but I find that hard to make meaningful for me. Like, I don't know, looking at stuff at a glance feels like tougher in that way. In that format, I'm like, I think I just need like an old school calendar, and that's it. So that's what I'm gonna go get. And if they have more moleskins, I'm also gonna get some extra moleskins because I think it'd be good to have a moleskin for like, I'm trying to learn Spanish. So Spanish moleskin would be good. Potentially a piano moleskin might also be good. So that's a little bit, I wouldn't say overkill, but my lessons aren't like heavily like, you know, oh, definition, fact kind of vibe, but oh yeah, and there's this thing where it's like, I never really understood. I know you guys were like, oh, if you like have it with you, or you fuse some shit, whatever. Also, a quick backtrack to sleep stuff. I run cold just in general, but I run the AC. We run the AC when we sleep because your body naturally like sleeps at like a lower temperature kind of vibe. I also find that I overestimate how cold I am. Like when I stay alone at a hotel, I'm like cranking the heat because Isaiah runs hot, so we don't really crank the heat like that in our apartment. But there will be times where I overheat myself because I'm like, oh no, like I run really cold. Let me like fucking put the heat up, and then I'm like sweating in the middle of the night. So, and Isaiah has the inverted problem. If he's ever at a hotel by himself, he'll like have it be really cold, and then he'll feel too cold. So you can say that we need each other. We're kind of running a Joker Batman situation here with the temperature in the fucking apartment, but I still do put the heat up like often and turn the AC off often because I really do get cold. But the good news is because I'm doing content so often, if you have a printer, you can print your own calendar. Why are you trying? This is a joke. Don't take it seriously. Why are you trying to ruin the Staples run for me? This is one of the only things I'm looking forward to today. I'm going to Staples. I do not care. But no, you're not wrong. But I like want the structure of it. I wanted bounded already. I wanted to have been binded. I don't want to like loose. And I know, oh, you could put it in a 3-punch binder. I don't want to do that.
Okay, let's move on.
But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It upsets me how right you are, actually. Is breather fabric enough to keep you warm until you fall asleep? One of the hacks we actually have, I'll print a page out and put it on the fridge. You're kind of, okay, I'm seeing the vision more now that the fridge is coming into play. 'Cause it's just like, but I don't want to have to be taking it down in a bunch. I need like a big calendar, but not like the big ass calendar they sell on TikTok shop. Like they're just a big flip. Like I need to be able to like, I need to have squares. I need big squares of days to write in. Because I do have a digital Google Calendar, which I know that like, that's a lot going on. I have a lot going on. I have a lot of problems is the thing. And I'm like, oh, you know what will solve my problems? A new system. When really, maybe some things are never solvable. And also, maybe something else is going on. I don't know really what's happening up here. I just know I'm constantly in need of new systems. But also I need to commit to the systems I have that work. So like the bullet journaling is definitely a stay. We have to like categorize it. Like, is it a stay? Is it a slay? Or is it a goodbye? I don't know what the other one would be. I have a magnet calendar on our fridge where we can rewrite every month with markers. So, you know, I definitely need something that's like permanent fixture, because one of the things I want to do is write down like release dates of games, embargoes of games. Like that's actually my number one motivator. And this is where it's going to start to get a little scary, because I have so many systems in the air right now and none of them are really working for me because I'm not working on any of them. And I'm like, ugh. But I do have a Trello card, like a Trello board, where I do some of this like code tracking, but it just hasn't, it's been like a big struggle for me. Like it hasn't really like worked out the way I've wanted it to. And part of that is that like, and this is a problem I run into a lot, which I think is a very common problem, of like spending so much time maintaining a system that you're not actually like, the system's no longer helping you get better. Do we know where this target is? I feel like we've been... Bro, I don't know where... But you know what? I just realized I'm not like going through every...
Tons of stuff here. Now's our chance.
I just realized I'm not really going through each spot though. So like that, cause like, I was hoping like her sleuth ability would like carry me through, like the, not sleuth ability, but her like, oh, I scanned the room or whatever. But I guess I haven't really been doing that. So I don't know, it's not going good, but it's okay. Can't remember she used breathing and soft. Oh yeah, so one of my hacks for like warmth at night, and actually Isaiah uses this too, even though he is, he runs warmer than me. Cause like, it's all about like your extremities for like the thing that's like cold and like what makes you feel cold and stuff. So we have heat pads at the bottom of our bed that we turn on. Now, I'm not a doctor. Be careful with doing this, because you can burn your skin, you could burn your sheets, like you can start an electrical fire. Like I am not a doctor and I'm not a firefighter, so please don't address me as such. But we do that. So like I'll turn on, like we call it like feet heat. So I'll turn that on, and like that'll keep my feet warm. And that's honestly enough for me. And then it's just vibes based on like how layered I am in terms of what I'm wearing to sleep. It's regular stuff, right? It's just like basketball shorts, big t-shirt is most of my thing. I do eventually want to get like nice pajamas. Because like every woman I know is like, you know, I know we all love our big t-shirts that we got for free that we sleep in, but a proper pair of pajamas hits different. And I like want to know
the platform.
What's going on with that. I want to experience that luxury. So that's something I'm going to get to. But back to the space thing, I have like a set of drawers, I guess you can call them, right? They're drawers. Shit, I didn't want to fight this thing. I don't want to fight it. Can I leave?
Don't let it get away.
No, I want to get away. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking for a way out. Don't rush me. I'm trying to find you in a... If you're gonna run, now's your chance.
Cool, yeah, I didn't want to be involved in this.
All right.
Yeah, I have like limited space in my drawers even. And then also realistically, you only need so many big shirts to sleep in. So I've like passed on many a free shirt or like donated free shirts, because it's like, look, I like this shirt, but I have enough shirts. Like I don't need more. Something I've started doing that you guys are welcome to steal because I think it is useful is I might make a TikTok video about this actually because I think it's kind of fun. I've started relegating my clothes. So in soccer, there's this thing in UK, like overseas soccer. Whoop. There's this thing called relegation where if the team does badly enough, this is long and the short of it, it's probably like slightly inaccurate, but whatever. You will get the vibes. If a team does badly enough, they get demoted to like the league below. So it'd be like, imagine there's like MLB, like the major leagues, there's like the minor leagues, and they'll get demoted to the minor leagues, and then you can also do well and come up from like the minor leagues to the majors. It's just the simplest way to explain it. So I've started relegating my clothes where I don't initially throw them away or donate them. I actually have been, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there are times I've just fucking thrown things away because I'm lazy and I'm like, I don't want to figure out where I'm donating. I definitely think a good key is like having like your go-to donation spot that's preferably like really easy. And by that I mean like there's nothing wrong with like hitting the Buffalo Exchange and trying to get a little coin for your clothes. I'm not judging you. You know, but yeah, layoff, performance tip for clothes, exactly. But where I really liked dealing with my clothes, and you can also like resell your clothes, which I've resold clothes as well. But my favorite thing to have in my back pocket is I found an organization that they're a not-for-profit. They they do also like just sell clothes like in their store, like they have like a thrift store, but they also provide like clothing for people in need and things like that. So they kind of do a bit of like more direct charity work kind of vibe. So and their like donation process is like super simple. You can just like drop shit off and then that's it. So having them in my back pocket has been great because it's like, okay, I can drop my clothes up there. But here's what relegation for my clothes looks like. I will be like, I don't think I want to wear this anymore, or I don't think you know, whatever. And then I have a big, like those IKEA bags you can get, you know? I have one of those under my bed. I stuff it into the IKEA bag and I leave it under my bed. And if I'm not thinking about it, or this is like new, I just started this, or I don't like fish for it later, it's probably time to say goodbye to those clothes, because like they're not part of the rotation. They're not in my mind. They're not filling a big need. The only difference between this though and like the soccer version is
too weak to bother with.
The clothes rarely come out of relegation. Like the closest was I posted a picture of this on my Blue Sky, but I have like this fuzzy jacket that I wore to like this nice bar, or like I was like, I mean, it's like a cocktail lounge kind of a place. And it was cool. It served its purpose. That came out of relegation for that day. But genuinely, like, I didn't like wearing it. I don't like how it looks. I only have it because, again, I run cold. So I'm like, well, in certain circumstances, unless it's like really like summery, and even if it is like, oh, might not work because, you know, I need, sometimes people run the AC and then I get cold inside places. Like, I need to have like a jacket option. And with like nicer clothes, you can't just throw on any jacket because it doesn't look right. So it's like, whatever. So it came out of relegation for that. And like maybe I'll end up keeping it out of relegation until I find something else. But like that's the only item that has really come out of relegation for me so far. And I haven't decided on like if I'm going to make this an every 6 months thing, every 3 months, once a year. There's a couple clothing pieces where it's like, oh, I kind of like looking way back. It'd be nice if I still had that kind of vibe, but it's rare. Like most of the clothes I've gotten rid of, I've never like missed anything really. It's like, yeah, so that's what's up. Yeah, we had a local food bank that also had a resale shop attached. I donate my clothes there, and they either sell them for money to support the food bank, or they let people who need the yeah, so it's like kind of similar. I mean, it's not like one-to-one at all. Like we don't have a food bank association, but it's like, yeah, they do sell clothes, but like they also like give clothes, so it's like chill. And yeah, like to drop off, you literally just drop off what your shit is, and they take more than just clothes too. So it's like, oh yeah, that's like an easy spot for me.
They were no match for us.
We'll see. I'll weigh them. Maybe I'll. There's a thrift store. It's like half thrift, half vintage, half like what do they call it? Reworked clothing. Maybe I sell it there, but they only like, they buy like by weight. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna make any money off that. But honestly, I have so many clothes in there that maybe I will. Which is crazy because again, I don't even have that many clothes, but stuff adds up, you know?
All right.
So yeah, there's a lot of pieces that I want. I'm actually in the market for a pair of overalls. I know that's controversial, but I think I have a vision, guys, because I want a way to incorporate my graphic t-shirts back into my wardrobe. I haven't worn graphic tees in forever. You very rarely at this point on my channel see, or on my content, see me in a graphic t-shirt. It's just not something that's like speaking to me in this season of my life. I think they're really cool, and that's also something that I've had to deal with like clothes. I probably have told this story before, but like I've had to like really learn to separate clothes that I like to look at that I think are cool and clothes that I myself want to wear, because they're not the same. And this is something I'm fucking up all the time, if I'm being honest. I'm constantly mistaking clothes that I like for clothes that I want to wear. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that problem. But on that note, there's so many cool like graphic t-shirts that I see. Like this is no shade to graphic tees.
Okay.
I just feel like they're often not like the fit I kind of want, or you know, they don't fit like my lifestyle vibe, and I also just haven't been able to like style them in a way that feels like good and fun. But I have a couple graphic tees left in my closet that I really like. I got like a Foo Fighters shirt, I got like a Devolver Digital shirt, an LA shirt, and a PlayStation shirt. So it's like, okay, cool. And I've seen other graphic tees that I've wanted, but it's like, well, let me not. Oh, that's a surprise. I was like, well, oh, another surprise. Okay, well. I'm like, well, let me not buy more graphic tees while I'm out here, like, not wearing the ones I have. So I feel like overalls would be a good way to, like, style my graphic tees.
Let's move on.
And it'd be, like, a nice comfy thing to, like, wear for, like, when I'm around the house and stuff, too. And then I feel like you can also maybe put, like, little tanks under there, and that's kind of okay. But it needs to be, like, the right kind of overall. So that's something I'm going to need to definitely go in person and, like, shop for that, because in general, there's a lot of clothes that I want that are online, and some that are like kind of only available to me online, but I generally like much prefer in person than online. Like everybody else, I feel like I'm still in between sizes on things that like, just let me try this on, because I'm not gonna know.
One enemy remaining. Just a little more.
You can't do this.
No, I actually don't want you. I literally don't want you. No, I don't want you. Go away. Damn. I don't even want. This is the one I just got, right?
No time to waste.
Yeah, let him walk away. Taking a Silk Sun break and loving your coverage. Thank you. Yeah, yes and no. I'm still playing it generally, but if you've been following the streams, the VODs have been like very haphazard to you. I don't think anyone could have been following my VODs very closely, if I'm being honest. But you know that I really want to beat Persona 5 Royal before October 1st, ideally, and at maximum before like early mid-October, which is when like my wedding is. I've been playing this game since January 2020, maybe just 4 or maybe 3. I think it was 3. I think it's almost, we're almost 2 years into playing this game. I have 160 hours. Like, I need to be done with this game. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like I've been done with this game. I'm not sure the first time where I felt like, hey, I want to be done with the game. I'm not sure when that hit, but that hit a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's we've been tired here for a while, if I'm being completely transparent, which I feel obligated to do on my channel. Now, you know, we've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun together. It hasn't been all pain and time sink. But I mean, honestly, really, it's just such a long game, and especially to stream it. That's one of the reasons it's taken so long. No shade to y'all, because this is obviously like partially a me thing. I'll be here just hanging out, talking to people, like whatever. But you know, like the extra time of talking, me reading aloud a lot of the dialogue. Like, it just has been like a really, really long process. And then I only play it when I stream. And typically, you know, for anyone who would like a refresher, my current schedule that I was holding was like once a week Persona 5 Royal, but I don't always play it every week, so that's taken a while. Got all Chad's fault. Yeah, you know how you guys are. But what can I say? I love ya. So in a what would Ben say? In a non-parasocial way. In a non-parasocial way. But yeah, so it's just a really long game. And I've had challenges like this before. You know, we famously streamed Yakuza Like a Dragon, the entirety of that playthrough, maybe minus 1 or 2 spots. Is up on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Gameonysus. We've played obviously shorter games like Minish Cap. Not VODed, but we did Demon Souls together. We did Outer Wilds together. It's just like this game, like I hate to say it, y'all, because I know a lot of people have enjoyed this stream, and I've generally enjoyed doing it. Got a little too long. But I don't think I'm ever gonna stream another Atlas game again. Atlas, shout out to you, dog. You make some good games. Your games are too long to stream. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to ever say never, because I don't believe in never in this life. But it's not looking like we're ever really gonna stream these. Yeah, that would be really tough. Though also, I mean, it would be tough depending on how often you're streaming, but I find that with Silksong, I think I've said this on content before, you are better off, like this game, for instance, I can play for 12 hours. It's still very challenging to play anything for 12 hours straight, but like, it's pretty doable. If you've been watching this stream, if I'm checking on my time, like for today, you know that like, it's been like pretty, in a non-disrespectful way, like kind of mindless, right? It's like, oh, we read some dialogue, you know, we hear some more about like what's going on with people. Right now, like the combat I'm doing is like, I don't have to think about it basically at all. I can just kind of input stuff because I'm strong enough. I can run over a lot of the enemies, just sort of cleaning up the map, looking for people. It's like pretty chill.
With this power.
But Silksong is like a much more active game. So obviously, like, you know, different people can play in different ways. I'm sure there are many Silksong streamers who are like fucking cranking like 12-hour days and stuff like that, 8-hour days on that game. I find that's a game that really benefits from like shorter but frequent sessions. Like my Silksong sessions are usually like 2 to 4 hours max. I don't know. I'm not really keeping track of time, and time really does kind of go away in a game like that, because it is pretty like, not to sound like dumb, but like it's consistently stimulating in a way that, and you could argue it's like genre based, but there are some games where it's like, I just want to kind of check my phone. Like, and I posted today that like I'm trying to work on being less on my phone, on like less, like I have that thing where, which a lot of people have, of being like, let me just like look at what's going on like Blue Sky, or let me just scroll on TikTok a bit, you know, just sort of almost like cigarettes, right? Just like impulsively, like it's not even that I'm craving, I mean, maybe on a subconscious level I'm craving the dopamine hit, but it's like, oh, I don't even necessarily want to see anything on there. I just want to, I just want to like kind of check it out because that's something I do. It's a habit I have, so I want to engage in it. So yeah, maybe part of that is like my own self-inflicted brain rot, but it's like there's just some games where I'm like, like I'm just not as engrossed in it. And I do think maybe because of the genre, like Silksong's a game that's engrossing. This game is pretty engrossing, even though it has a lot more slower parts. But yeah, so I think it wouldn't be too terrible to only stream, though it does seem like kind of rough to have to go through like every emotional moment of that game from like a psychological like bummer standpoint in front of an audience. Because I don't know how other streamers are, but like I won't even lie to you guys, like I do try to like obviously I want to be like human in myself, but I do like try to keep more of my shit together when I'm streaming, because I'm like performing for an audience, and like if I'm like so upset that like it's not a good, which I know obviously some people are like, oh, I like to see people like crash out or whatever, but it's like I don't want to just be like such a bad attitude that it's like, damn, I'm like here with like a pissed off person, like that seems stressful and not my vibe. And you'll see this even from like VODs that I have here. It's very like, I'm very big on the, you know, okay, well let me like try to hype myself up. Let's keep the energy up on chat. Like, so it's just kind of a different thing. And I think that aspect of Silksong would be really tiring. If you're interested in seeing me play Silksong, you can go to youtube.com/Gameonysus. I'm very behind on all VODs, but I knew like that's the hot ticket item. I wanted people to be able to see me play it and see what that was like. I feel like I'm a lot better at Silksong now than when I posted that VOD, even though that was like only like a week ago or something. But you can see in that I do have like some moments of glory for sure, but it really does end on like a negative note. And I'm not really like mad by the end. I'm just kind of like, wow, that's fucking depressing. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm struggling with Silksong. Are you a Souls person, Ash? I forget. I should know this about you by now. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you're Silksonging it up. Where the fuck are these people at, guys? I've been running around here and I don't know where these targets at. These fucking elusive targets. But yeah, only streaming Silksong would definitely be hard. But again, I streamed Demon Souls and I did just fine. But again, honestly, I know y'all try to be really nice to me. Like, no, you beat Demon Souls. No one can take that from you, honey. But I got carried in Demon Souls. Like, I had a lot of help from y'all in chat coming in as like ghosts or whatever the fuck they do in that game. So, like, without that, I would not have been able to make it like at all. And I know that, and I'm okay with that, because there's things I did on my own. But a lot of that game, once I could get help, y'all carried me through. Honestly, put that shit in Silksong. Let someone come in and like give me the let me solar her guy, but it's like a fucking bug who came in. I like platformers and exploring, but the boss are really... Honestly, Ash, I'm in the same boat where it's like, you know, obviously we're in good company here. Maybe there's like a toxic person watching this for the hate, which is, you know, your view counts too. I see you and you were valid and things are gonna get better, and I promise. Actually, I can't promise that. I shouldn't say that. I don't know. Interesting way to spend your time, I guess, if that applies to you. But like a lot of people, both like ill-intentioned and also positive intention, it's like, well, you know, are you really enjoying this game? And it's like, it's a complicated answer for me to give. Like, am I having fun with Silksong? In a lot of ways, the answer is honestly yes, but it's like, there's not as much to say about that. Like, if I was on a podcast, there's like more to say about it, but it's like for as far as posts, it's like, like it's fun like going through the rooms, which is like the most basic reading of it. But yeah, like it's Metroidvanias are really like satisfying in that like you're cleaning up a map, and I am someone who like loves engaging with a map when it's like designed to be engaged with. I think there are definitely a lot of games where it's like, there are certain games where like, the biggest compliment you can pay is that you don't look at the map at all. I forgot what I was playing. Oh, I was playing Mario Odyssey for the charity stream we did on the Gamecast channel, aka Games and Not Games is the Twitch channel. And like Mario Odyssey is a game where I almost never look at the map, and I think the game is better for that. But like that's not the case for every game, you know, that doesn't fit for every game. And in a Metroidvania, it's like, yeah, just like looking at the map, clearing things up, coming back, checking things out, like getting new abilities. Silksong's also been a game that's like impossible, and I'm not gonna spoil things here, and I'm gonna encourage people not to spoil things in the chat either. But as someone that exists on the internet for funsies, TikTok, or even just like the people I follow who are, you know, largely games people, it is impossible to not get spoilers on Silksong. And they're not crazy spoilers, but things like abilities that you get, like you'll see clips of people like doing stuff. Like I'll make it up. I don't think this is an ability you get. I'll be like, wow, I didn't think fucking Hornet got sunglasses, but here she is with her sunglasses. Like, you'll just see shit online with this game. Fuck, what was the point of me mentioning that? There was a point to this. Oh yeah, so with the abilities, like it's fun getting new abilities and all of that. Obviously, like some of them I know are coming because I've seen them. I'm also playing this game alongside Isaiah, and Isaiah is playing like in the living room and stuff, and this is not a problem to me. I like having his gameplay up, but like sometimes I'll also see him do stuff, and then that's kind of a giveaway. But honestly, I don't think I've seen anything off Isaiah's gameplay that I didn't already see on TikTok. So and it's a fun game to have like on in the house, because like unless you're watching it for like 5 minutes straight, 10 minutes straight, you're not really gonna get like spoilers on it really either. Like it's not like he can really reveal information because it's so like dependent on where you are. But yeah, like the bosses are a pain, which like low-key valid. The thing that like I'm kind of pretty much done talking about it in the sense that like I think I've said all I need to say or can say on the topic. But again, the runbacks, y'all. If this game just didn't have runbacks, I genuinely would think it's a better game and I would enjoy it more. Like it's a twofer. Sometimes the things that I find more enjoyable wouldn't necessarily make the game better. An example is like cosmetics. Like almost pretty much no game needs cosmetics, like on a technical level, right? But like I love cosmetics in games. I would take cosmetics in basically every video game. That's just me. But I can acknowledge that like that does not inherently make a game better. It just makes me enjoy it more. I find that enjoyable in games. But yeah, like I don't like the runbacks. I'll never understand the runbacks. Shout out to some good conversations I've had with like people like Patrick on Remap, all of that. Talking about, you know, or even just people on Blue Sky being like, oh, like when I get in the flow of the run back, it's like this really cool like moment and da-da-da. Yeah, I think they should, I wouldn't even care if they made it 20 times. Like I genuinely wouldn't, I think that'd be like so much more valid because my beef with the run backs, besides all the things I've already said, but also my beef with like hard games in general, like games like this. And I get that maybe the point is like, almost like, you know how they have like fucking like, there are those people who do luxury fashion where they're like, I like that no one can afford my stuff. I fucking get off on it. There's people like that exist. I think they're fucking weird. I gotta be honest. And I kind of low-key think also if you're a little too obsessed with like the idea that not everyone can play a game, that's kind of getting weird. I think they should implement like a mercy thing. Even if they set it really high or something, like I think there should be a mercy element. Now maybe they don't want to do it because you could cheese it and just kill yourself a bunch of times or something. I don't know. But like, I mean, I wonder if there's a way that you can code it where someone couldn't exploit it by just killing themselves over and over again. But like, there should be like something in there because, or like, I don't know, you like have to pay a certain amount of like beads or something. I don't know. There needs to be a way around it because like my beef with the run back in the context of like the difficulty of the game, and it's kind of paired with my beef with, I guess, my beef with the runbacks is somewhat paired with the difficulty of the game. The boss is already hard. It's like a game where you really benefit from having studied enemy behavior, which takes time to do. Shit, I keep messing this up. Is it only physical attacks? Yeah, physical attacks. So my beef with it is like, I really think these are all things I can do. I think I'm less skilled than some players. Like that's kind of fucking obvious, you know? But like I can do it. You can see me like get things done. I have clips where you see like I'm cutting bitches up. I'm like moving really well. So I'm definitely capable. But I feel like my forever beef with like games that are like really difficult like this, like games that have this soulsy element, let me pause it so that I don't end up getting like that, is I think it overly punishes the floor of players. I totally understand wanting to punish like the ceiling of players, and then really skilled players want that. They want that challenge. They want to feel that, and I get that and I respect it. But my thing is always that like, well, less skilled players want to feel that too, but it takes less to feel it. You know, think about getting drunk, right? It takes me, I would get drunk faster probably than I would in college, I think, because I was drinking a lot in college, or like when I first got out of college or whatever. Like, past me can outdrink current me or whatever. But like, we might both want to still get drunk. And my beef is that I think a lot of times people talk about difficulty and talk about how the value of difficulty and why it makes the game special. They ignore the fact that it can still be special to just a larger spread of people if it had just like slightly different design or even just different settings. Because it's like, yeah, like I'm already gonna be challenged, but the thing is like, if a run back is a little annoying for a skilled player who has to do it 10 times, what does it do for me if I had to do it 30 times? And my thing with like these more skilled players, I'm like, okay, but imagine you had to do it like 30 times. Like, I think at the 30th time, you'd be a little bit like, I don't like this. And I think, and my beef is that I feel like more skilled players don't experience the same level of pain. So actually, I'm playing the hardest Silk Song, and thus I'm better than all of you, is what I'm trying to say. That last part's obviously a joke. But that's kind of my beef with it, where it's like, Well, I think the reason that you can handle these design discomforts is because for you they're just discomforts, and for me it's like excruciating pain. Anyway, I'll read these and then we'll go back and we'll still keep talking, but I just wanted to like have this pause while I like explain the thing. Funny analogy. Makes sense to keep carrying. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think the design where enemies can mimic fight styles of upcoming bosses really helps train players on how to deal with bosses, and that's what some of the runbacks are, a learning opportunity. After so many runbacks, eventually I'm just bad at the fight. Yeah, this is the thing too. It like wears me down, and then it makes it so that I really liked Rob Zachney over on Remap for the episode that just aired. Had a really good comparison with like practicing piano, and like when you learn a piece of music, you're supposed to break it up into chunks. Like you're not supposed to keep playing the song over and over again. And in Silksong, I feel like I agree with him that like the design is like you're playing from measure 1 to measure 30, and like if you were to practice that way in piano, you would start making mistakes in measures that you previously had down just because you're getting fatigued. And I know some people would say, well, that's your sign to walk away from the game and come back later. But it's like, sure, but that's not like a perfect fix. Like that can be a solution, but it's not like the only solution or like a guaranteed solution, I guess. Kyle Boston had interesting delayed input. Trust in regards to picking up a game as well as continuing to play through a game. Interesting. He said he's getting through some difficulty because he trusts there will still be worthwhile things to discover, but that this can change at point, and it could mean he drops it. For me, and to Ash, I love the points he brought up as well. I just watched that too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I know y'all gonna say fake Kyle Bossman fan. Haven't actually checked out delayed input. I've seen some of Bossman's streams, and obviously I've worked with Bossman, and I've seen his stuff on Keely's shit, but yeah, like I think so for me in Silksong, because I think a lot of people are wondering, bitch, why are you here still if you're crying? But I'm like, well, it's a game that's designed to make you cry, so I also don't get like people getting mad that like I'm mad sometimes at this game. It's a game that's kind of it's like designed to piss you off. And the only difference is some people find getting pissed off more exciting. I've kind of lived pissed off, so I don't need to like get that out of games personally. I'll take it sometimes. And I don't know, maybe that's the difference where it's like I don't get off on combat difficulty as much as other people. Like I love platforming difficulty because I'm good at it, but also like I feel like, and this is the other like fucking Galaxy Brain take, it's like I think the truth is, because people will say like the design of Silksong is meant to antagonize you, it's meant to piss you off, but I would actually say the people that like the game the most don't get pissed off by it because they like it. Like nothing in Celeste pisses me off, nothing in Super Meat Boy pisses me off because I'm really good at that stuff. So I think there's also something to be said there where it's like I think obviously like they're pulling on similar emotions, but I think the result that they get is kind of going to be different, which is you can argue is true for anything. Yeah, I mean honestly, it's not that spiteful because I think a lot of people forget that I've played and quit a lot of Souls games. I tried Elden Ring a couple times, gave up on that. I played the first boss of Sekiro, and immediately knew that, can I kind of do this on a very technical level? Maybe, sort of, kind of. I don't want to do this. I don't like doing this. This is too hard for me. I'm leaving. And I left Sekiro, deleted instantly, never looked back. So I am capable of like quitting Souls games and just being like, this one's like not good enough for me. I don't have a big take on Sekiro other than, again, back to the punishing the floor of the player. I think the fact that Sekiro has stuff in its world that like makes it, I forgot if it makes the game harder or it makes things worse, but like the more you die, the more sick everybody gets. I feel like y'all doing too much with that. That's just me. But yeah, Sekiro, just hard game, hard. I don't want to play it. The reason I'm still playing Silksong is because it is a Metroidvania with like distinct platforming elements, and I love Metroidvanias and I love platforming. And I will say generally 2D combat is easier for me to wrap my head around than 3D combat. Like it's more of a home base for me. So like that's why I'm playing it genuinely. And my plan for Silksong is to play it until the game tells me, honey, it's over. Until I get to a challenge that I can't do yet, or that I feel like I can't do. Honestly, you never know what you can't do because unless you do it like every day or something. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember if it had a mechanical element to it as well, the sickness thing in Sekiro. But I'm sure there's a couple of little things I disliked about Sekiro, but generally I didn't really have beef with Sekiro. It was just hard, and it was too hard for me, and I didn't want to do it. So I was like, yeah, like I don't want to come back to this. This is like a lot. But it was cool to like play it and see how different it is. And I did like that it felt more of like a regular game than a lot of Souls-likes feel, for lack of a better term. I think I'll have a steal after this because. Oh my god, all of them block. Bummer. I think sometimes people expect the game to be something it isn't, which I feel isn't. Which I feel what Silksong is. Wait, I'm confused by that. What do you mean? Do you mean like it's been so hyped people like think it's gonna be like not just another hard ass game? Again, my hot take that isn't even hot is that this game is like way easier than Hollow Knight, at least at the beginning. Missed so much of the Persona stream. How's it going so far? It's going. We're in like a good little flow. I don't have too much more time that I get to stay because I have that meeting at 6 o'clock PT. But oh, pardon. It's been a little bit of a sleepy stream for me. I'm not like tired at all. I just feel like yawny, and I think it's because there's been so much. Yeah, it's like, did you play Hollow Knight? The answer is no. And I think, like, for me, the answer is no. And I think, like, that's fine. I get that, like, I've been intrigued by, I think this is something Jacob Geller brought up. Maybe it was someone else. So sorry, Jacob, if you didn't say this. It was someone on MinMax. Said that, like, he feels, at least I think he did, that Hollow Knight was a game that had more, like, broad appeal. And that Silksong is a game for people who like Hollow Knight. And that it's inherently, like, less of a broad appeal for that reason. Which I think is, like, totally fine. Like, you can make whatever you want, right? But it's like, well, people are still going to talk about it, and like that's going to be what it's going to be, you know? But yeah, but that's why I'm still playing Silksong. It's not like just because I'm demented. Is the delusion and the whatever part of it? I guess maybe a little bit. But I mean, genuinely, like I don't need to, I think what people forget is I don't need to play Silksong as a popular game that I don't like. I've done that a million times, and I will continue to do that because it's like kind of part of how the job lands a lot of times. This isn't like a special novelty for me. I don't particularly enjoy that aspect of my job. It's just something that like comes with the territory. There will be times where I play a game and there are aspects of it that I don't like. There's, you know, I think even if I ended up beating Silksong, if you wave a magic wand, oh, suddenly I'm cracked the game and I beat it. I don't think that this would ever like hit my game of the year, and part of that is like, you know, I'm gonna leave it to the people who want to wax poetic on what they love about Silksong. Obviously, they're out there. You know, there's a lot of deep love for it. I genuinely, even my beefs aside, I don't see what elevates it beyond like a great video game. I think it is great. I think, you know, the art's really incredible. I think it's like style of Metroidvania is really good. I get that it's combat. Like maybe it's just, maybe the answer is just that like it's a very refined version of what it is, and that's what makes people stand it so much. But like I just see like another, like, oh, this is another like really good video game, versus like, you know, grabbing me by the wrists like I'm crying, I'm throwing up. And you know, some people would argue, well, you have to like to really see what Silksong's doing is you have to like do the credits and then do the post credit. Again, I've never been like I gotta be honest, guys. I've never fucked with the like after credits is when the game starts vibe. I just don't fuck with it. I just don't fuck with that. That's just me. I will say there's some rare exceptions, depending on the structure of the game. Like the only games that I will allow that, yeah, Nier gets away with it, even though I haven't played it, but people have told me enough about it that I'm like, that sounds like it makes sense. Resident Evil 2 gets away with that. Again, like the kind of like the double, you kind of play it twice. And that's it. I honestly feel like if that's what the game is like, I don't know, do a false credit. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I just don't. It hurts my heart that that exists as like a thing in games. I just feel like that's, I don't know. I don't think there's anything, yeah, Blueprint, same deal. I don't believe in that for Blueprints either. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with like, wow, like when you look at this on a deeper level, you get more out of it. I think that's totally fair and fine and valid and makes sense. Like, that totally makes sense to me. I don't have a problem with that. Because I even feel that platinuming games, like platinuming Miles Morales, like working on that platinum, has given me like a deeper respect for like how engaging the combat is and how in depth it can go and da-da-da-da-da-da. So, yeah, totally that. Like, that part, yes. But the idea of like, you haven't really seen the game. Which I'm not saying people are necessarily saying this in this way. Like, I don't think everyone who made that statement is like an asshole or anything, but it's just like, just the kind of vibe of like, the real game is when the game is done. It's like, well, then maybe we should put that part earlier in the game. That's just me. I don't know. Like, I think if you need that part of your game to be the game that it is, then it's not the game that it is. And you know what? Maybe that's a bad take. Maybe I'll change my opinion over time. I hope so. I like to change over time. Change is good. Often. Sometimes. Let's get money. I want money. But yeah, like, I just don't fuck with that. Like, it just doesn't, like, I can't hold you on that one. I can't defend that one.
Just like I thought.
I did kind of get that vibe too. In this week's Mid-Max episode, they said they rolled cards at 25, but they are now hour 60 in the post game. And I think it's cool that there's like extra stuff in there, but I don't know. I feel like this sounds like really fucked up of me to say. And I acknowledge that, but I feel like it doesn't count. Like, I know that sounds crazy. I know that's closed-minded. I know that's probably not a good take. I understand that. I get it. But I just don't believe, and that's not even just a Silk Song specific thing. I just don't fuck with that in games. I guess my thought is, at what point is the dev team on a game responsible to make it more accessible to a broader audience if that isn't their goal? I'm all for accessibility and difficulty to open the game up for folks that struggle, but devs shouldn't have to be held to the standard just because the game is popular. Elden Ring is a great example because even though it's a lot easier for folks, even though it was easier, folks just spent more time with the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly generally like pro difficulty options. I don't think it really matters. I don't think it changes the vision of the game. Because I think the game that most people end up talking about is the game that's like on normal difficulty. And anything extra is just like, again, my perspective is that like, if you have, and this isn't always how people play. Like, some people, I know people that like, and this is not in a shade way, they're like, you know what? I just played it on story because I wanted to be able to beat the game faster. Like, they can totally do it on normal. They just don't want to, which is valid. But I think generally speaking, again, not Silk Song specific, just generally speaking, if you're playing a game on easy, it doesn't mean that the game is easier. Like, which I know sounds stupid. Walk with me for a second. This goes back to my like differentiated, like, you know, learning kind of model for games. Me playing, okay, here's a good example. And this is my own version of easy mode. When I was a kid, I was playing Madden 03 with my brother Edwin because he loves Madden and I loved Mario Party. And I said, we play Mario Party with me. He says, you gotta be playing Madden with me if I'm gonna play fucking 80 hours of Mario Party, because ain't no reason for us to be at that party for so long. But I love the game and I was there a lot. Okay, and then actually I'll need to save soon, which is kind of annoying because I need to get out of here. Is there a place to save in this fucking cave? We might need to just like burn down everything we did. Can I see the big map? I guess let's just go down. Let me go down and then hopefully there's a save and then I can tell my story about Madden because it's a fun one. Yes, perfect. This was like meant to be, even though I feel like we're still kind of fucked with finding these people in this room. I like don't know where they are. I kind of fucked up. I like fucked up a lot in this stream for finding these people.
Let's do it.
But that's okay because at least we're getting some XP out of it, so whatever. Okay. When I first started playing Madden, I never played a Madden game, and I never played football, and I never watched football, American football. To make the game competitive, my brother would play with the worst team in the NFL. No, he would play with the college team, which was it was like NFL teams and then like a fake, I don't know if it was a fake college team or whatever, the college level team. And I would play with an all-stars team that didn't exist. And then we would be competitive because that was how big our skill gap was. I did not have an advantage. Like, if you looked at that thing like on a piece of paper, you would say I had a big advantage, but I didn't actually have an advantage because our skills were different. Over time, I got better at the game, and then we played with just like, hey, I get the Oakland Raiders, and he picked the Eagles or whatever the fuck, you know. So obviously, like, devs can do what they want. I think, you know, do your art and shit. Like, there's lots of art that I don't agree, you know, like, whatever. I'm not like gonna be too policey on that, but like, I am pro. Like, I don't think it needs to go against the vision of your game because it's like, I don't know, is like, I don't think fucking funky mode in Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze goes against the vision of the game. Like, I don't know, like, I don't think it's one of those things where it doesn't go against the vision of your game if your vision includes like including more people, which, hey, if your vision doesn't include that, I don't really agree with that. personally. Like, I wouldn't do that personally, but like, you're welcome to do that because it's your shit. So like, you know, pop off if you want to, but like, yeah. So that's my thing with it, where it's like, yeah, that's kind of the end of, I guess, my sentence. I was gonna end it more eloquently, but I kind of lost track of where I was in my sentence a little bit. I got a couple minutes here, so we can shoot the shit slightly while I close out and raid out and things. But that's the thing. So like, that's my thing with the, like, you can still have a game, like, this game is gonna be hard for me, probably forever and maybe permanently. I don't know. But like, if something's hard, like me and I think like the thing that I feel like people can't wrap their head around low key is like that me and Andy and Cortez from Kind of Funny playing a game, we're not playing the same game. Like, we're playing, you know what I mean? Like, so, and that's always true. Like, there's always going to be like gaps in people's like abilities and understanding, and you can't like design around every single like aspect. Like, there are people who are playing video games for the first time ever, and like that learning curve is very tough as an adult. I can't relate to that because I've been playing since I was 5. So things that are very obvious to me are not obvious to other people, and it just takes time like for a player to like learn certain things. And I know that's one of my big frustrations with puzzle games, like trying to get more into harder puzzle games, or at least harder for me, is there's a lot of things that are classic that I don't know because I didn't like grow up experiencing them. So there's always going to be like a little bit of that stuff there in things, but yeah, that's my perspective on it. That's why I don't think it goes against the vision of like making something difficult, because it would still be difficult. Was pleasantly surprised when updated Lies of P. Yeah, like, I think that's cool. And I was liking Lies of P a lot, but one of the reasons I did stop playing was like that I was worried that I wouldn't be able to play anymore because it was getting progressively harder, and that did kind of discourage me from playing it, and that's why I haven't beaten it, even though now there's an easy mode, but the ship kind of sailed for it. And then I think as far as actual accessibility, like, I personally like to talk about approachability, not accessibility. That's not because I don't think we should be talking about accessibility. We totally should. But I know my expertise, and my expertise is not one that's in accessibility. That's an area that I am still very much learning about. For things like that, I turn to, you know, folks like Steve Saylor, people that specialize in accessibility coverage, that know accessibility well, that sometimes consult on accessibility. Because, as they've mentioned, there's many ways to make your game accessible, that like adding an easy mode is not accessibility. Like, it can feed into aspects of accessibility, but like it is not inherently accessibility. So I don't want to like conflate those two things, because like that's like very different. But yeah, it might just take time to kind of get devs on the that page collectively to offer modular difficulty. I mean, I think the truth is, like, maybe you don't want everyone to play your game, and like that is your right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can do that. Super Meat Boy didn't have an easy mode, and I love that game. Celeste had an easy mode, and I love that game. Like, Celeste is still, like, to me, a very hard platformer. It's just, like, the nice thing about Celeste is I can tell people, oh, you can also dial it down. And, like, that's cool to be able to tell people that. Like, I like being able to tell people that because I love that game, and I think it's really great. But yeah, like, I don't need people to, like, that personally didn't feel like it took away from my experience with how hard that game was. That was a game where, like, the second to last screen, because I just couldn't do it. I spent straight up like 30 minutes like working on it. It wasn't even hard. I just, for some reason, wasn't able to do it right. Pico 8, super hard. Loved it. Like, I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I totally get like people enjoying difficulty in games for sure. But yeah, I think Celeste is just the shining example of that, because whenever people talk about the game, they totally talk about how difficult it is. That's like the main aspect of the game. They just also add that, like, hey, fun fact, you can make it not that way, and that's kind of nice. It's also a small dev team. It probably takes time to figure out how to implement difficulty settings if you plan on offering it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they do, but that's speculative, Shades. Like, I don't know. Team Cherry does not talk to very many people about their work or their vision or any of these things, so we're like sort of left in the dark on that long term. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if they gave me a chance, I would take it. But honestly, what I want more than an easy mode in Silksong is just like a couple like not accessibility options. Oh my god, now I'm doing it. But just like, honestly, I would just like the Stakes of Marika, that fucking PC mod. I want that mod so bad, but to actually be in the game, because I just want to be able to spawn outside of a boss. That's actually my number one beef. That's my number one beef with Silksong currently. Like, I think that's silly and uninteresting and annoying. Everything else I can deal with. It's like, cool, beads. Is the economy broken? I don't really care if it is. I'm gonna get my beads. I'll take my beads. I'll get my ass beat. I hear the poison swamp's really bad. That's cool. Like, I'm gonna do all that. But that's the only thing that I'm just like, oh, yeah. I want a little, give me a little quality of life. Give me a little juice there. Anyway, speaking of Bossman, we mentioned Bossman earlier. I think he might still be live. Let me see if he's been live for 8 days or not that long. He's been live for a while, but I think he kind of is like an all day kind of guy. So I think we will still go over there. Before I close things out though, I do want to give a shout out to all of y'all viewing, following, subbing, moderating, and of course my sponsors over on Patreon. Doop. You too can join over on patreon.com/Gameonysus with rewards as low as $1 all the way to the $25 tier, which I desperately need to get back on my Patreon grind. That's something I really want to work on next year for sure. But in the meantime, we got folks like Nina McKee, Kevin Fair, people like Cesar Icasiano and Randleton. Thank you for helping me do what I do when I do what I do. Dun, 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 dun.